Hi, everyone.
Hello.
The thing squeaked. Welcome to
A podcast will save this relationship.
I'm Josh, he, him.
I'm Chloe Price.
Oh, I'm Harry Dubois, he, him.
I'm Chloe Price, she, her. Or she, they? What were her pronouns?
I don't fucking know.
Probably she, her. I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm Josh, he, him.
I'm Sarah, she, her.
And on today's podcast, we talked about newspapers.
We did.
And we talked about being off last week and how we did record a podcast last week and then we didn't do it.
We just yapped.
Yeah, we yapped. And then we also told, we told you guys you should vote.
Yeah, you should vote.
You should vote. And we explained why in the podcast, but
You should vote.
Listen, a certain rally happened and not good. Wasn't good.
You just should.
You should vote.
You should vote, yeah.
God damn it.
But also happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween. This is our Halloween episode. We actually dressed up. So yeah.
Look at my shirt. I made it.
Yeah.
I made the shirt.
Hell yeah.
I tried to dye my hair for you guys. And it failed. I talked about that too.
Yeah, we talked about that as well. Yeah. But yeah, so all the timestamps are down in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcast. There is the Reddit segment. I did not say that. There is the Reddit segment down there as well.
No, there's none. We didn't do Reddit.
Get fucked.
Get fucked,
but
everybody.
No, it'll all be down there. Congo, Sudan, Palestine, and Lebanon links are down in the description, as well as Just Be Computing, as well as our Patreon. Buy me a coffee at those websites /APWSTR.
Indeed.
Enjoy the episode. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This episode goes out in 7 hours, and we just finished recording. See you all there.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Revachol.
Hella.
Yeah, that's our... Those are our one-word descriptions of the costumes.
Mine does not show up on camera. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, yeah, and
I failed also. Do we want to talk about our costumes?
Let's talk about our costumes. First of all, how are you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Joshua?
I'm doing good.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween week.
Yes.
It is Halloween.
There's so many costumes on the internet.
And it was like, I guess we're content creators. All the other content creators are doing it.
We
gotta do it. Yeah.
They're all sexy. It's ridiculous how horny everybody is.
Yeah. Should I do a sexy Harry Dubois where it's just like the high really low and like just
take off the undershirt and then unbutton the top buttons.
I'm not taking off the undershirt though. That's sensory.
And then roll up your sleeves.
Yeah,
baby. Oh yeah, show the guns
Halloween
off.
costumes are actually made in summer, and that's when I go to the gym, pump and iron, and fucking.
I think you burst through them with your big man muscles.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what you do.
Yeah, guys, if you're listening on audio and you definitely don't go to YouTube, imagine me with a 6-pack.
Yeah,
I have a 6-pack.
Big fat cock.
Yeah,
huge cock. Huge.
And I actually did shave my hair.
Painful
to make mutton
to look
chops.
at.
Yeah.
Cock. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm doing my half-assed Harry Dubois work.
And I'm doing my half-assed Chloe.
Yeah.
I did a lot of shit for this Chloe.
You did a lot, yeah. And it's really
and it's not
sad
showing
that,
up on camera.
Yeah, because you did because we're playing on the gaming channel, the Life is Strange prequel, and there's like this Action of Consequences Illuminati symbol. So
Which
you
I'm gonna
did
show
put
the
it.
listeners real quick.
Yeah, so and like you did do a lot of work, and I think it was cool doing the lithograph for it.
Yeah, I cut and I did one of those carvings on linoleum.
Yeah.
Of it, and then I stamped my a white cami with it, but I did it too low, so you can't see it on the thing.
Yeah, so it's just
and also it's a cami, so it's like
super low. Yeah, I get
it's very low.
But
I got this bullet necklace, which I am never gonna wear ever again. Because why would I wear a bullet necklace?
Dude,
I don't even know why she wears a bullet necklace. I did get this, which reminds me of something that I had when I was a teen.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no, I think, I want to join in, I guess, on that. I never really dressed up as a kid, like after as a teenager, like I never really dressed up. And even after like adulthood, like,
yeah,
I never went to Halloween parties, so I never had an excuse to dress up.
I never went to Halloween parties ever.
Yeah. So like, this is like my first time in like years.
It was like terrifying. I remember going to college at FSU and everyone was like, "It's Halloween, bro. Everything's gonna be crazy," and they really hyped it up. And I think my idea was to go as a bag as trash, like garbage.
Yeah.
By just cutting out armholes and leg holes out of a bag of trash.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do it with my friends, and then they negged out at the last minute. Like they reneged on it, and I was like, "Why?" And they were like, "'Cause it'll fucking suffocate you, Sarah." And I was like, "Oh, you're right. You know what? You're not the asshole." NTA, actually, in this situation. YTA, To me,
I'm gonna go
ITA.
as man being strangled by Dexter with plastic bag. Oh wait, I might get strangled by that.
Oh,
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know why Dexter's having a resurgence. It's really,
I don't get it either.
but I guess there's a new series coming out.
Oh,
I think, and
didn't they already do one where he moved on and then he did it again?
Yeah, they did like a prequel one, then they did a sequel one, and then they did a prequel sequel soft reboot one.
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird. I always know that it was at Comic-Con for like a day, and like people were like, "Oh, I guess Dexter's back." But it's interesting though that like, because like you know how like content gets stolen from like for TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
The stuff that I've seen stolen on my feed has been Bones,
Okay.
not Bones. Sorry, it's been House,
Okay.
Mr. Show for some fucking reason.
That's weird. Yeah.
and Cyanide and Happiness. Like,
Oh, interesting.
yeah. So those are the ones that I'm getting on my feed right now.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, fucking weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tried to dye my hair blue.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, we could talk about it. So, I'm a lady. I've of course watched Bleach Fail, Brad Mondo reacts videos before I realized Brad Mondo's a fucking fraud and he doesn't know anything about hair apparently.
Yeah.
To all hairstylists ever.
yeah.
But I've never bought any of his products, so that's not Brad Mondo. If you want to sponsor us, I'll take your money. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Contact our people.
Unless
contact our people.
he's problematic, and then tell me in the comments down below.
Yeah.
But so I watched a lot of bleach failing to bleach your hair videos, and I was like, that would never be me. Never ever. I'm smart. I'm better than them. And then I put bleach all over my hair, and it was the patchiest, I think worse than any bleach fail video I've ever seen in my life. Which is amazing. I didn't cry. It's actually amazing I didn't cry. I'm patting myself on the back for that one.
It wasn't the straw that broke your back. Like, yeah.
It got everything a little bit. I was trying to go from black to blonde, which is already my first mistake. You can't do that. You just can't. It's not possible.
Yeah.
It is if you're a professional.
And we had
And you have
thousands of
quality.
dollars. Meanwhile,
No, not even. If you're a professional, you could do it. Maybe not on yourself. Maybe you need another person.
yeah.
At least, and I'm talking about me. Actually, I'm talking to myself here too. I needed another person, but I didn't want you to bother you, and I really just wanted to get it done. This is all my fault. And I just put it all over my head, and it came out the patchiest. Like some things were brassy, some things were light enough that I could tone it, and then I put toner on just the top of my head.
Yeah, and then
it toned parts of the top of my head, because of course I didn't. Of course not. Why would I do something smart when I could do something dumb? And then only like literal like this part was blue, like the bottom of my hair was blue, light blue, and then the top of my hair was blue. And then I was like, this looks like dog shit. I'm gonna have to put black all over it. So I did that because we also have an event tonight.
Yeah, we're going to a fucking YouTube sponsored event tonight.
So my hair can't look crazy. I was just gonna wear it crazy and just rep my sin to you guys. But I do have to actually go be photographed today.
Yeah, I think they're taking photos because I've seen like other videos. It's like a weird. I don't know what the name of it is officially, but like I've seen videos of it,
like a creator meetup,
like
or something?
collective, I think is
Creator
what it's
collective,
called.
yeah.
And it's just like a bunch of other YouTubers are there, so they're going to be filming, and then we're going to be talking to them, and then like
I saw a TikTok of someone. I had like no comments, no likes. I don't know who it was, but they were like going to a creator collective meetup in Chicago. And they drove 4 hours to the meetup.
Really?
By themselves.
That's interesting because there was one in Atlanta and I heard people were flying out to that one.
That's insane.
That one also was at YouTube offices. This one's really funny because there's no Google offices in Orlando because why would there be?
It's just like at a restaurant
It's
at
at
Disney.
a restaurant at fucking Disney and they're like, we can buy it out. I'm going to use Google's money.
That's the best way to get any Floridians, any Orlando people to go to anything.
Wait, I can go to Disney for free?
I can go to Disney Springs, the free version of Disney, in a restaurant for free. I can walk in for free
at a restaurant where the plates are apparently $30 to $50 fucking dollars, according to also Google.
We're not gonna get a plate. It's gonna be refreshments, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Corn
dogs. turkey legs, like shit that I used to sell at Universal.
Josh was like, "Do you think they'll have corn dogs?" Like last night. So you're obsessed with corn dogs, I'm assuming.
I just think it'd be really funny if they gave us the cheapest shit like that you can make.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, we got a pretzel. You mean a thing that only costs like pennies on the dollar to make?
Anyway, so then I dyed my hair blue and I kept some of it because I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it does look. It still looks good, but it was definitely a process to get to this point.
It really was, man. Oh God! But I tried for you. Is all I want to say.
We tried, and we're yeah. I didn't try. You were like,
and your costume looks better, and I'm mad at you.
You were like, I'm gonna get you blush, or we're gonna go to CVS to get cheap blush, and I was like, I don't want to put shit on my nose.
I was thinking about it. My hat's inside out because the inside is wool bits all over it. There's lint all over it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was thinking like I could just fucking put makeup around your forehead and leave your redness on your face.
Yeah, because in reality, I'm a red person already.
Yeah,
so.
you are already red.
But honestly, like the whole thing came together like 3 minutes before the show started when I realized I had these gloves.
Yeah, that's true.
And I forgot that in the game.
The bag.
And the bag that is on screen. And I put even LaCroix bags in it.
Yeah. I do feel like Chloe though.
Yeah, I do feel like a man who doesn't remember anything right now about himself.
I feel like I look the most like her without the jacket on, but it's also like I'm just showing you my shoulders the entire time.
Yeah, scandalous.
Ooh, I don't want to make everybody horny. You know what I'm saying?
So you decided to make everyone horny wearing a cool jean jacket and fucking.
I'm trying to get bitches. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
So yeah, this is our attempt at doing a Halloween costume.
I like that we're both the type of people that are like, I just wanted to choose a character that wears cool clothes that I like.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna wear this jacket unironically.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear this jacket unironically.
What's the easiest thing I can make? And I think next year it's gonna be house because it's just gonna be a blue button up that I can wear at other places.
But not walking around.
I'm not gonna walk around like Jack's Films. No, I'm just gonna.
It sucks. I normally like Jack's Films, and then he did that, and I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know about this one, King.
You know, I'm going to do everything besides the walks. I'm going to get a motorcycle.
Yeah, get on it. House on his motorcycle.
I was joking earlier, like, Halloween costumes are made in the summer.
Someone said, and maybe this is a spoiler for the end of House.
Yeah.
Someone said that his leg actually isn't fucked up. It's psychosomatic from his addiction to Vicodin. Like, his leg is fine the entire time. And I'm like...
But wasn't the whole point in the first seasons like he did a surgery that got fucked up?
Yeah, he was with Dr. Cuddy or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, they were dating. This is a spoiler for House, sorry. They were dating, and before he was in the hospital, and he had a surgery on his leg, and she was like, fuck up his leg, doctor.
Yeah.
And now that's why he hates her, but he loves her, but he hates her.
Yeah.
Or no, his previous wife in Dr. Cuddy was like the doctor.
Yeah,
that did it.
Yeah.
And then his previous wife was like, actually, you know what? Fuck you, House. Your leg is too fucked up, even though I told them to fuck you up. I'm going to leave you. And somehow you're an asshole for this.
Yeah. And then we all wonder why he's being a huge dick to everybody.
I really, like, when we started watching House again, I was like, why was everyone shitting on him the whole time? Like, he's a piece of shit, right?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He's an asshole. He says
sure.
a lot of shitty shit, but, like,
yeah,
most of it is because he's in pain from his leg.
Pain all the time. So to retcon that,
did they retcon it? I don't know. Or
I don't know.
Just
Wait,
some weird
if they
lie?
did retcon it, that would be fucking crazy.
Is that like just a weird ableist lie? Some blue check mark made up in the replies of Twitter.
Oh, if they had a blue check mark, yeah. Then yeah. Why are we going off of this information?
I don't remember what it was. But I was just like, that would be crazy if that was the twist.
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
God. No, yeah, I'll just do the jeans, button-up jacket, and shoes.
Yeah.
That'll be my Dr. House cosplay.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I'm not going to do shit to my hair. Like, I was thinking, like, we were going to do the event, but I was going to do the mun chops, but we're going to get photographed later, and I don't want to be either clean-shaven or have...
This is the first time I tried to do anything to my hair for a costume.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah. Which is why I fucked up. I don't normally do it, so... I'm bad at it.
No, yeah. We gotta start prepping for next year's. Yeah,
I know. Well, this was like we had this idea when we were recording gaming like last Wednesday. So
yeah,
it was last minute.
It was kind of we kind of yeah. But I'm happy with how this turned out at least.
Yeah, me too. I think you look great.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you look good too. Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're We're chilling.
We're chilling, bro.
All right, let's just have a chill podcast.
It's just about encompassing the vibe.
Exactly.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, shit, bro. At D&D yesterday, I had to be a frog because one of my characters cast Speak with Animals on a frog. And I was literally sitting at my desk doing the slow blink, like, what's my name? I don't know. My brain is so tiny.
Yeah.
How do I do it? It was very funny.
Yeah, I get it, man. Shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, fucking, other than that, good week. I bet we took last week off, honestly. Fucking
me too.
definitely needed it.
It was like, yeah. What do you want to talk about last week's episode that we recorded it? We didn't like it?
Yeah, okay, so we did do a recording last week.
We did.
We did work.
We did work.
All right.
We weren't like, you know what, I don't want to work anymore.
And it really, I'm still conflicted about it because I think there were good moments, but the bread and butter of the show is kind of where it faltered.
Yeah, like the first half was pretty good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first half.
I think there was some stuff that I didn't agree with, like immediately after I said it, and I was like, I don't want to put that on it.
Fair, yeah.
Nah.
And then we did the Reddit segment, and it got so bad that I didn't even remember whose turn it was.
Yeah, at some point I went twice.
Yeah, and then I was surprised at the end of it, like, wait, I only did 4 stories. I thought this was my 5th one. Oh.
And I wasn't even shitting on you, but you were like, you know, normally I'll shit on you because I hate you, because I hate all men.
Yes,
and,
yeah.
At the end of it, you were like, oh shit, I did a bad job. And I was like, oh, Josh thinks he did a bad job.
Yeah.
I didn't think you did, but I was like, you know what? Okay.
No, I think it was the stories I think were a little too, not cerebral is the word I'm looking for, but complicated.
Yeah.
And it also just went on way too long. Like we recorded for 3 hours doing
insane.
Reddit. So it would have been a 5-hour long podcast. And honestly, like I'm not.
Which I know everybody loves eating them up, but it's
Listen,
just like
4 hours is fine for me. I've accepted 4 hours.
maybe we'll release in the future or something like that.
Yeah, I think like maybe the first half I think can go out somewhere. Like
Yeah.
I think that first half, because it sucks too, because I think was it Tampa?
It was Tampa, yeah.
God damn. There were some good moments during that newspaper segment.
Like the pound party.
Yeah, there's we looked up what is it, a pound party where it's like you give a pound of whatever and that's what it's called. But
a pound of like baking ingredients.
But we didn't know that, so I looked it up and it explained it. And then the first thing was a WordPress article that was like how to give a good old fashioned pounding, and it's like whoa,
it broke us. Yeah.
Whoa, hold on,
it was
here.
really funny.
Yeah, so I don't know. We did do it, and I think it's just it wasn't up to our standards.
Yeah.
And I'm now more willing to, if it's not something I enjoy doing or enjoy watching, I'm not putting it out there.
It gives me confidence in our ability if we're able to say, you know what, not good enough. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
It means there's a level of quality we at least try to go for.
Weirdly, yeah, it's not like we're just gonna keep pumping out content.
Yeah. I wouldn't respect ourselves.
No, yeah, and I think you kind of kicked me out of that mindset because I think doing this fucking this game,
Yeah.
the content game, there is everyone's like you got to keep posting, man.
Yeah, well, and
You know?
the audience likes the content, so of course they're gonna be like, hell yeah, please give me the content.
That is up until the point where you put something out that isn't good, and it's like, yeah,
and then they're
well,
like, oh, you know what, fuck you.
I hope you.
It's not the same people, but it's like, you know what?
No, yeah,
And it's less of like I'm mad at the audience. It's more of like I would be mad at myself for getting into the mind.
Sorry, my gloves are. I don't know if it came up on mic, but they're. Sorry. Sorry, go back to shitting on the audience or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
That was so crazy. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
Sorry, continue.
Okay. It's about us having quality.
Yeah, we want to have quality content.
Quality content.
God, if that doesn't come up on the mic, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
It's gotta come up. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna be so
Just put
pissed.
like a
I'll
horn
put a
sound
20,
in there while
the
you do it.
skeleton horn sound
Yeah.
over it. That's basically the same thing.
No, just like
Yeah.
hee-haw,
Yeah, okay,
You know
there you
what I
go.
mean?
Yeah,
haw-hee.
but no,
Like that.
yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't up to standard.
Yeah.
So we didn't put it out. That's the main. I
And
didn't
now
edit
here's your slop. Here's
I
your
did
daily
edit
slop.
the first half, and I think I would maybe like put it out somewhere. Maybe on
Yeah.
like Halloween, even just like put it.
Fuck it, yeah, on Patreon. Why not?
Yeah, like put it on Patreon. Yeah, they get it.
Oh, isn't there? And we have a thing going on right now.
Oh, we haven't even made the assets
sale.
for it. Yeah.
I'll do it by the time this goes out.
Okay, cool, sweet.
Yeah,
So
there's a sale.
I think we're doing 2 months free for a yearly subscriptions.
Yeah, so there's a
because
sale.
we're what $1,500 behind on rent.
Whatever.
That's also why I think we've been streaming more too on like TikTok. Oh, let's talk about that. We did
that's also
TikTok
fun,
last
yeah.
week, yeah, and that's been an interesting experience.
Yeah, we streamed Stardew Valley. It was really good.
Yeah, and I've been streaming solo on there as well as on Twitch, and it's been a lot of fun. And it's also interesting because I think a lot of people are really into the gaming content right now,
Oh yeah.
which is great because I do want to branch out and do other stuff that isn't just this podcast. I want to keep doing this podcast,
no,
of course.
same. Yeah.
But man, if I could play video games,
I know.
like I think you were saying earlier, like I'm just gonna become Minecraft.
I love Minecraft.
Yeah.
We started playing Minecraft with our friends.
3 weeks ago, and that's why there was on a podcast last week. And then,
Yeah, I just wanted to play Minecraft. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with Minecraft, dude. I've never been this obsessed with Minecraft since I was 11 years old.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's been, I think, yeah, I stopped playing Minecraft like around 17, and then like maybe every once in a while.
Like, I get it. Like, for a
Yeah.
little bit, because I was we watched gaming when we were kid,
Yeah,
you know?
and now as an
Yeah.
adult.
Like, Chloe was a big influence on me when I was a teen.
Yeah,
When Life is Strange came out, that was a big influence on me.
yeah.
But also, like, I watched Tobuscus, R.I.P. in peace. He's not dead. He
He might as well be.
might as well be. I watched Tobuscus. I watched Yogscast. I watched a bunch of people that were Minecraft YouTubers, and then I left. I
And then he
gave
got-
up on Minecraft when Dream became a big thing,
Yeah, we were before Dream.
and I never got the hype with Dream. And then now I'm playing, and I'm like, I get why he would do this.
Yeah,
I get
I
why.
just don't get why people liked him particularly because he's from Florida. And
Well, yeah. I swear to God, have I ever told you I swear to God he delivered a pizza to me once?
I think you told me. I don't know if you said it on the podcast.
When I was at UCF. I don't know why. And honestly, the timing doesn't even make sense. So some guy that looked exactly like Dream.
Yeah, delivered a pizza to you one time.
Yeah.
Prior to Dream blowing up.
Yeah. Well, I think it was during his blow up, so it wouldn't make sense why he would be working for Pizza Hut. You
Hey,
know?
listen. I was doing Uber Eats 2 months ago, so there's a
I mean,
chance if
you
you're
know.
on iDrive, like
Maybe. I don't know.
there's a chance you're getting fucking Olive Garden delivered to you by world famous podcaster Josh Chinland.
This
Yeah.
was before he revealed his face, right?
Yeah.
So I ordered a pizza. This white guy shows up, and he looks like sculpted, attractive face.
Yeah, like yeah.
The way the Dream looks when he revealed how he looked.
Yeah.
And he was looking at me like, I know, like there was some sort of level of knowing each other.
Mm.
And I was like, I don't know who
I have
you are.
no fucking clue who you are. Yeah.
And afterwards I was like, did I swipe on that guy on Tinder? Where is he from? Like, I don't understand. But there was like a sense of familiarity with that guy.
Yeah.
Because like he talked to me a little bit and I was like, okay, you know, whatever. And he gave me a pizza and I walked in and he just had an air of like, do you know who I am? And I was like, you're the fucking pizza guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here's your tip. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
here's your
Jesus.
Like, we don't have to, like, listen, I
What's
love
the song and dance? Yeah.
service workers. I'm just like, if it could be a simple transaction, I would prefer that
That would
the
be
most.
ideal. Yeah.
For Saro here and talking to people if you want. I just would
Yeah.
I have other stuff to worry about is the thing.
Yeah.
So I gave him his money and he fucking left. And I was like, it bothered me it stayed with me for a long time when I've never remembered any other pizza guy.
And then you see Dream's face reveal, and then you're like, huh, wait a minute.
And I was
Is
like,
it
that's
possible?
the fucking pizza guy. And I think this is just a severe misremembering of events.
Yeah, like you're.
Which I think is funnier than actually having Dream deliver a pizza to you. Is being
No, I
like,
swear
that he's a Minecraft
I swear
streamer.
to God, the guy making my Chipotle was George Clooney. I know it for a
I
fact.
swear
I
to
swear
God.
to God.
I feel like it's a very me thing to do.
Yeah.
To fuck shit up completely.
Yeah.
They give off very Italian uncle delivers you the news
Yeah.
from
it's like,
SNL.
No, that's not. No. Yeah. God.
Yeah.
I feel that. I don't know. Fucking. Yeah, I don't know. It's been good though. I'm happy we still did like work last week because honestly, it was. Yeah.
It was good.
It was good. And honestly, getting back into gaming, and I think this week we have plans to maybe get back onto servers, Matt Damon.
Yeah.
And you said verbatim to the D&D group, like, I don't know why we're dragging our feet on. These movies are supposed to be good. Like,
yes, I did.
yeah, so
all right, fine.
And now I've said it out loud for the audience to know that, so now they can weaponize that against you.
Honestly, immediately after, I was like, oh god, now I have to watch Matt Damon this week. Fuck this week. This week sucks.
And then you're like, can we not do the podcast today? that was the real reason.
I'm like, I don't want to do it.
But no, yeah.
I'm more worried about this event, man. I don't know why I feel like this event is going to be a big
It's
deal.
like the first like social event we've gone to.
And they're like, you are going to be photographed.
And it's also like other YouTubers from Orlando are going to be there. And it's
so
going to be like,
you got to make a good impression.
But it's also like
friends.
these people are for sure like just theme park vloggers, right? Like that's the only group of people.
Who's to say that you can't have a cool theme park vlogger?
No, listen,
you know what
I hope Vincent Vision's there. That's it. That's all. Like that's the only one I want to see.
I think it's going to be
Drew
a lot of
whatever, but fucking.
I think it's going to be a lot of smaller YouTubers, and I'm excited to meet them and talk to them.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be good.
And I think because I've met a couple YouTubers from Orlando when I was not driving, but taking Ubers to work, and it was mostly just like I used to be a truck worker, and now I do vlogs in my truck.
Makes sense.
And they're cool people. And I'm like, I want friends.
No, yeah, for sure.
I want YouTube friends.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
If we could have like a regular guest, have like a John Benjamin calling into the majority report
yeah.
to give Sam flack and pretend to be a Trump supporter or something.
Yeah, I would love that.
I would love that shit if we met like a cool guys.
Yeah, honestly,
you know what I mean?
I'd be totally down for that. Yeah,
wizards with guns. I love them.
Oh fuck, they do live in Florida, don't they?
I think they live in like Tampa or something. Yeah.
I mean, fuck, if people are driving 4 hours to Chicago, like
that's what I'm saying.
They'll do 4 hours to.
That's normal.
To Orlando? No, let's not. Okay, I'm not gonna even pretend. That's a reality.
That. Well, fucking, it's like, you know, you're saying UCF students drive 30 minutes to Tampa, killing everybody in their warpath. You're thinking that Tampa people can't do the same on the way back?
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
God. I don't know. I think it will be fun. It is definitely like nerve-wracking, like getting invited to an event that's for people in your career is not this is the first time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the only thing comparable, I guess, is like, but it's not really like going to MegaCon and then getting recognized.
Yeah, that was not even. We bought tickets.
We bought tickets to that. Yeah, so this is different in the sense of like they're like gonna pay for our refreshments and renting out this fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Yeah. I don't know. And that's why. Yeah, I think that's why there's also a rush to like let's get this shit over and done with right now.
Let's get this shit out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm fucking ready to get this shit over and done with.
All right, yeah.
Let's do some newspaper. So for our finale, for the public, and then I guess on Halloween I'll release the Tampa one.
Yeah, sure.
On Patreon. But someone did suggest Orlando.
Yeah.
And apparently the Orlando Sentinel existed in 1922.
It did.
So we are very lucky.
And the Orlando Evening Star.
The Orlando Evening Star. What the fuck is that?
Exactly. All right.
But I'm curious to see what was going on literally where we are 102 years ago.
This is over 3 pages.
All right. Okay.
We're not reading all 3.
Read the newspaper, Sarah. You gotta read the newspaper.
It's your Ty yelling at you from Disco Elysium?
Yeah, because your Ty can talk to you. In Disco Elysium.
Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? A Chloe Batman costume would be funny. And then you just walk around going, where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like a Chloe outfit with a Batman mask on.
Harrison Ford is Chloe. Bring me back my Rachel.
Bring me back my Rachel. I didn't kill Rachel.
I didn't kill my Rachel.
I didn't kill my Rachel. Okay.
Okay.
A Philomanthian Society gives Halloween party.
The what society?
Philomanthian. Yep.
Fallopian Society?
Nope. Philomanthian.
Okay.
The Philomanthian Library Society of OHS gave a Halloween party October 27th. The company of 40, guided by the committee in charge, were driven, they knew not where, to a... What?
Wait, what? Whoa.
What?
Already we're at OHS, and I'm like, is that Orange High School or some shit? Like Orlando, like...
Osceola High School?
Osceola High School? Because that is a real one.
Yeah, that is a real one. The company of 40, guided by the committee in charge, were driven, they knew not where, to a distant country house, unoccupied by day.
What? Whoa, okay, hold on. Okay, what was the name of the thing in the the name of this club real quick?
Philomanthian.
Philomanthian. I want to know.
What the hell?
This is some Philomanthian Society. Okay, it's a student group, University of Pennsylvania.
What the hell? What's going on?
Philomanthian Society of the University of Pennsylvania. It's a literary society founded in 1802. What the? This can't be the same thing, right? I mean, it's literally the same thing, like written down. What the fuck? Okay. We'll come back to that. But then they go to a house.
I didn't read this beforehand.
Yeah,
because I didn't fucking want to.
Yeah, I'm
tired of this.
My gloves are getting sweaty. So
wow.
Okay. Hold on. So
this is scary. This is actually scary.
Okay.
This is a way different vibe than fun.
Everyone else
has...
I was waiting for the crepe paper.
Yeah, the orange.
Ghosts and orange and pumpkins.
And black cats and ghouls and goblins.
And other weird attire. Whatever the fuck it was.
When we read the Tampa, it was like everyone's just having a barbecue outside.
Yeah, they're
That's
going to the port of Tampa and
this
like having a party.
Crazy.
Michael Myers is real and he's going to kill you tonight.
This is the beginning of the Dark Brotherhood quest in Skyrim.
No wonder Halloween Horror Nights is so fucked up, man. Jesus, honestly, what's going on?
Honestly.
Okay.
Honestly, we're about to do this again.
Go back like a couple sentences. Sorry, because I'm.
Okay.
This is crazy. Okay.
All right. The company of 40, guided by the committee in charge, were driven, they knew not where.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
To a distant country house unoccupied by day.
Distant country house, like Polk County, even? Like that's the only.
I don't even know. It could be anywhere.
It could be anywhere.
Go in any direction, you could find
even
a distant
Kissimmee, I guess.
country
Yeah,
house.
Kissimmee wasn't that big of a.
Okay, shut the fuck up. I'm reading the rest of it. Here they were met by spooks who conducted them in small groups on a trip through dark, cavernous rooms in which ghosts were flitting and slanking of chains and agonized strikes were heard.
This is scary. This is like...
To calm trembling nerves, the company was all gathered in a big reception room decked in Halloween glory, a fortune teller's tent in one corner, and a loaded punch table in another. Here, donut and apple games were played, fortunes told, marshmallows roasted by, open fire, and the evening closed with ghost stories told in a bunch of ads. Okay, hold on. Told in dim firelight. The play of the flickering light was varied. Costume was okay. The play of the flickering light on the varied costumes and the clever stories created left one good picture of high school days. This society is part of the schoolwork. The teachers give their time to it freely for the sake of the social training the pupils get. If your child is not a member of one of these societies, why not?
I can give you 10 reasons why
Probably,
not.
Going into a cavernous room to hear agonized strikes, not screams.
Strikes is like
beating the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, like fucking even like a baseball bat to like metal or like
the slinking of chains.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. Like even for Orlando, that's pretty fucking crazy. Like, because I'm trying to think, right? Because at the end of it, it kind of saved it a little bit, like where it's like, all right, there's still a bonfire.
You get marshmallow.
So I wonder, is it like, are they just using really like flowery language to describe the haunt?
Way
but
more
it's
descriptive.
Way different. Yeah, that's the thing.
Than every other newspaper.
Because like it can't be like that fucking scary comparatively to like now, right? Because like I think as we've gotten more desensitized, the scare factor kept growing. But I feel like this is scary even by today's standards.
It's definitely scary in then's days.
And then and now I'm scared. Like
like everyone else is just like, show up, put on a mask,
have a bonfire in the
it's a masquerade party. Here's everybody's address, and then this one is like,
I don't know where you're going.
You have no fucking idea where you are. First off, it's like you know what it gives? It gives Stefan from
Bill Hader's character. Yeah. I will say that's interesting too, because like around here we have a lot of those like you get on a bus and you do like you go do like there's a lot of like little horror attractions around here that are like you get like where they actually like touch you, or like you get on a bus and you shoot paintballs at like zombies, people dressed as zombies.
That sounds really fun. Where's that?
It's here. I don't want to shoot people though.
I would love to shoot people. Well, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
What do you say? What you say it again?
Hold on. It's Chloe.
Harry thankfully found his gun, so now we can.
In the meta, Chloe bought your gun from the pawn shop.
Yeah, exactly.
After you pawned it to get really drunk and then throw a seagull at a guy.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think that's interesting because like I still kind of see that happening today.
Yeah.
But the vibe is just so much different.
I will say,
even Tampa.
As a Southern woman, there's nothing more scary than a bunch of teens going to a house in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you might be from the North or the Midwest or the West, and you might be like, like every horror movie I've ever seen. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. When you get on the I don't even know, any highway, I-95.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
and you look, and there's like a wooden shack house.
In the middle of fucking nowhere.
Like on the way to the quick trip. You're like... I'm not going there, man.
There was I don't know if I
to stay away.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay. I remember when I was in film school, there was like a horror movie I did like artwork for, and I guess PAing for that everyone sucked and I didn't get any credit for it, and everyone else got paid and I didn't.
Right.
And because I was an intern.
Cool.
Fun. But
film school was really good.
So we it was by I think the Sanford Airport, like all the way up north.
Okay.
There was like an airport. I don't know which one it was. It was right next to an airport, but the surrounding area was just like fucking woodlands, right?
Yeah.
And the address they gave me, you had to drive down this dirt path.
God.
Trees all around you, and it led to like an abandoned, like not abandoned, like not used airplane hangar.
Yeah.
And like the signs on the outside was like, do not trespass, all people will be shot. And it's like,
I'm not scared of ghosts. I'm not scared of aliens. I'm not scared of vampires. I'm not scared of zombies even.
I'm scared of
an old man with a wrench in a wooden house in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
And like a clearing, a clearing in the middle of the woods, there's a wooden house there, and then there's like a guy with a wrench. Like, I've never been scared when we go to Halloween Horror Nights, except for one time we walked through like an area that was like dock working for some reason.
Yeah.
And there was just an old guy. He wasn't even like, they just hired a guy. He was not even really in, like, they probably gave him a costume or whatever.
No, he showed up. He showed up wearing it.
They like smacked some contour on his face a little bit, you know. But that was all the makeup he was wearing. He wasn't wearing any like liquid latex, and they gave him a wrench. And that was the most terrified shit I'd ever seen in my life. I saw people cutting open other people. I didn't give a fuck. I stared them right in the face, and I was like, "You don't touch me, motherfucker! Get in your cage." Get in your cage. When you walk through the little haunted horror house, I look around the corners and I'm like, don't pop out at me, pop out at Josh. And then they do, and you scream. But when there was a man with a wrench, I was like, holy fucking shit. Combine that with house in the woods during the day, I might piss my pants.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Airplane hangar at night.
Yeah, I might piss my pants.
Yeah.
That's the worst part of Fallout New Vegas is when you have to kill the guy in the airplane hangar.
Yeah.
That's killing the other guys.
God.
To stop the train from exploding.
Yeah.
The real gamers know that one.
This is a real, like, for everybody else, rule of threes where, like, the other two were eerily similar, but this one is, like, ridiculously crazy from the get. Okay.
Yeah.
For high school, too, like, Orange High School, Osceola High School, Orlando High School, doesn't matter. Because it was high school, because they said high schoolers. Like,
yeah.
And they were like, you should join this club. Like, what the fuck?
Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't join the club.
I wouldn't. Yeah. We here at the Orlando Sentinel think you should join the murder whorehouse zombie fellatio club. It's like, whoa, what?
God. Okay, I want to read. Some of these aren't about Halloween. Some of these are not about Halloween.
Okay.
They're just other stuff.
Yeah, what's going on during the murder party? Like, what's...
They're just they're other shit. This one's called On the Avenue, and I wanted to read it. What I Think of Orlando by Ben M. Lominger of New York City. What does a New Yorker
think about
Orlando?
A 1920s New Yorker think about Orlando.
I really want to
Pre-Disney.
fucking know, man.
Pre-tourist, like, you know.
Yeah.
How many people were in Orlando? Wait, hold on.
Look it up.
I'm going to look it up while you do this. Yeah.
Orlando is conceded to be one of the prettiest cities in the country, and with all the possibilities of growth and expansion, is being looked forward to by the capitalists of the North, and whenever large concerns begin to investigate and find a city suitable to establish business enterprises, then one may be assured of the future development of that city. After duly noting these facts and upon further instruction, I think so much of Orlando that I intend to return here next spring with my family prepared to make this city my home.
Okay.
So he turned into a one of those birds. Snowbird.
Oh yeah, snowbirds, you're right.
Yeah.
Guess how many people were in Orlando?
20K.
Lower.
5K.
Little bit higher.
7K.
9K.
Wow.
What was the other one was like 20,000,
It was like
I think.
40.
40,000,
It was
right?
insane. Yeah. Tampa was like 40.
Yeah.
It was.
10,000 people. I think it was less than 10,000 for this one. The other one had like 11,000, right? 19,000, something like that.
Yeah.
Weird. It's really weird to think of that now.
Okay, so there's 10,000 people. If your son is a part of this club where they kidnapped each other and took them to a thing and scared them with ghosts and ghouls and goblins and witches and such, and
yeah,
agonizing strikes, and you read this and your son was like, "Oh, we're just doing something for the club, Mom, shut up." You were like, what the fuck are you into? Like, you now know that your son is in a cult.
Yeah.
Like put it out an ad in the paper for other people to join the cult.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's insane. I wonder if that's why there's still like weird small town vibes.
Yeah.
Because like
yes.
it went from 9,000, apparently in 1930 it got up to 20,000, but like,
well, I knew it the first time I got in here because I came from Atlanta, and Atlanta's fucking huge comparatively, and no one knows because everyone thinks Orlando's the shit. And they have the small town mentality of, I don't need to know what other towns are like. So when I showed up and I was like, hey, this town is small as hell.
Yeah.
They were like, really? I think it's huge. And I was like, yeah, you would. You're from here.
Yeah.
You didn't leave.
You haven't even walked 2 hours down to Tampa or Miami. Yeah.
It is the city beautiful.
No, yeah, it's a beautiful city. I do agree.
Yeah, I think so.
But it is just crazy.
But you can get through the downtown in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can
5 to 10
You
minutes.
can go on I-4, the thing that goes through downtown, and not even realize you've gone downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Work is well underway upon the Bumble building going up in West Church Street just below the Bumble hardware store. The mosaic flooring has been placed in the Royal Palm restaurant, and the name of the establishment has been worked in the same material on the front. Manager Chester of the American Theater announces that beginning next Thursday, with the pictures starring Owen Moore and Reported Missing, his popular Church Street Theater will open at 11 a.m. and remain open until 11 p.m. Church Street. I know Church Street.
in
That's
Bumble.
downtown.
Yeah, that's like downtown. Yeah.
It was like really famous. The Mather Wiley Estates Furniture Company report to complete furnishing of the 2 apartment houses in Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne.
Wow.
Wow. That's
fucking cool.
That is cool. Yeah. Huh. Weird. That's interesting to think of that too, because like now that whole area of downtown is like filled with like fucking Chase Bank office towers and like
yeah.
Like there's no small business furniture store there. Like there's small like restaurants and stuff, but like I can't even imagine like anything that's not like a rooms to go even or something, you know? Like
yeah, for real. Yeah.
like a Ashley's Home Furniture or something. Yeah.
Oh god, that's funny. All right, we're gonna move on to 5, which I think has most of the Halloween stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first Halloween one, it can't all be like that, right? Like they all can't be like American Horror Story like plot lines, right? Like,
yeah. Professional Women's Club to have Halloween party.
Okay.
The Business and Professional Women's Club will have a Halloween party this evening. All members are asked to meet at the club rooms at 7:45 o'clock, fully costumed and masked. Prizes are to be awarded for costumes and games.
Okay. Normal. Finally some normalcy.
Masquerade at Lakeside Park tonight. Among the several Halloween masquerade balls to take place tonight will be one of the particular interest at Lakeside Park, the popular amusement resort on Lake Conway.
I was thinking it was going to be Lake Eola because that's the big one everyone knows about.
Nope, bitch, it's Lake Conway.
That's because like there's 3 lakes that I can name off the top of my head that are in Orlando. Lake Conway, Lake Underhill, Lake Eola.
Yeah.
Lake Conway would be fucking crazy because that area is mostly just suburban houses now. It's not really like a amusement area. Like Lake Underhill is more of an amusement area because that's actually a park.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Lake Eola is also a park. Lake Conway, like you look at it on Google Maps and it's just like suburbs. Like
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Okay. Among the several Halloween masquerade balls to take place in tonight will be one of the particular interest at Lakeside Park, popular amusement resort on Lake Conway.
Amusement resorts.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Everyone attending the dance this evening must be masked. That's really funny, man. That's so funny.
I know it's probably not.
It's definitely not what they fucking mean, but
it is funny to see that really 100 years ago, even they were saying the same thing as we were now. You got a fucking mask, brother.
Masks will be in costume, and attractive prizes are to be awarded for the cleverest and most unique Halloween costumes.
Cleverest is the first time I've ever heard that one in one of these.
We're trying to be clever here in Orlando.
We're smart here in Orlando. We're totally not going to get fucked over by one guy who really, really just wants to own all the land. We're totally not going to get fucked over by him.
Everyone's going to think you're talking about Trump, but you are talking about Walt Disney.
Yeah, we're not going to get fucked over by 50,000 different small shell companies. And then that all suspiciously just want one anchor right next to each other. It's weird. I don't get it. We're not going to get fucked over like that, right?
Okay.
We're really smart here, Orlando.
Several judges have been selected to decide to whom the prizes will go. Masks and caps will be sold at the park. This will undoubtedly be one of the largest affairs at Lakeside Park since its establishment, and every arrangement has been made to make it an attractive and enjoyable event.
Did you say masks and cats?
Caps.
Caps. Okay, sorry. I thought it was like, whoa, there's also an adoption event?
That's cool.
Weird.
Men's Bible class.
What's the Bible class up to on this heathenous day?
All members of men's Bible class of the First Baptist Church are earnestly invited to be present at the church on Wednesday evening, November 1st at 6:45 o'clock. We have to pray the demons away from Halloween.
We gotta do it.
In connection with the educational program being put on by the church for all classes, our class is to take up the study of soul saving. This being an exceedingly interesting and highly important subject, every one of us should avail ourselves of the opportunity of studying it.
Wait.
The lesson periods will continue each week on Wednesday night. It is hoped to organize a flying squadron on this first Wednesday night.
What the fuck?
So let's everyone be there. So let's everyone be there. So let's everyone be there.
I don't care if you go to Halloween parties. You better get your fucking ass to church right now.
Ass to church.
The day after Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, fuck.
It's crazy.
Brandon's Sunday school. Halloween at the Amherst. This evening, there will be a Halloween masquerade dance at the Amherst, which will be a social event of much interest, as well as one of the delightful occasions of the season, I assume.
I don't know. Have you heard about this church thing going on Wednesday?
We're saving souls over here. Ben Cutter's orchestra will play. Dancing will begin at 8:30 o'clock. That's late.
That is pretty late.
For here, at least. Now.
Yeah, nowadays where everything closes at like 2 latest.
Yeah. And the Miami people that showed up here that have just started partying here are like, finally, time to get outside and go to the club.
And then it's like, whoa.
They're like, why is everything closed?
Yeah.
And it's like, because we're lame. Because our fucking grocery stores close at 10 p.m.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah. Dental clinic resumed.
Wait, was that all the Halloween ones?
Yeah, I think that's like it for the Halloween on this one. I do want to read gains 20 pounds, feels like a new woman.
Okay.
Okay. I have gained 20 pounds by taking Tanlac and feel like an entirely different person, declared Mrs. JB Bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is one of them ads made to look like an article.
Damn it.
A highly esteemed resident of Lowell, North Carolina, RFD #1. Okay. When I began taking Tanlac, she said I was so nervous and run down I could hardly do a thing. My stomach was in wretched condition and everything I ate disagreed with me. Gas on my stomach gave me no end of trouble and I often had headaches and dizzy spells so bad I would have to stop whatever I was doing and sit down or lie down. My sleep was so badly broken I would get up mornings so worn out as when I went to bed and it seemed I simply could not get any relief. But now I never feel a trace of my old troubles for Tanlac has made an end of them. I can get anything I want without having indigestion afterwards. My nerves are steady, I sleep soundly, and feel full of energy all the time. Several of my friends have taken Tanlac too, and we all think it is simply grand. Tanlac is sold by all good druggists.
Why did you, not you, Sarah, obviously, but like, why did you make the fake name bigger, but then like still like make a regular ass, like use an actual city name somewhere else? I would have gone all out. I would have just lied about everything at that point. Just,
I think they want to trick you.
Yeah. Are there really no more Halloween ones?
There's one.
Because like, even though this is only like half the population, this is like a 10th of the Halloween things going on.
Yeah.
What was Orlando?
Oh, Halloween. Okay, this is an ad.
Okay.
This is a Halloween ad.
Halloween ad, but like still.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what's spookier than anything else?
All right.
Not having Ozempic. And that's why.
Halloween. Ghosts don't care for women's styles.
Hold on. I mean,
hear him out.
Hear him out.
Let him cook.
Hold on. Ghosts
Let him cook.
don't care about for women's styles.
Ghosts,
but men do. Like, what's the next sentence going to be?
Ghosts don't care for women's wiles. All they do is come and go, flitting lightly to and fro, in and out and round the house, soft and quiet as a mouse.
What the fuck is this ad for?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We haven't read it yet. Fuck. Okay. On Halloween Eve, they're out in hosts, but pshaw, who wants to be a ghost?
What?
I love this. We've poiré twills for trotter wear, racy frocks with bucco flair. I don't know how to say this. Tap, and satin smooth colors gay that rouse or soothe. Party frocks or dancing gowns, snappy styles, the talk of town, standard prices, sizes all for the women short or tall. Of gowns and styles we have the most, so buy. Don't be like the ghosts.
Don't be dead. Buy our clothes.
Ghosts are scary and they hate women. And you don't want to be a ghost, do you?
Yeah. Ladies.
Ghosts hate our clothes
What's
and they're
this fucking
scary and they're
metaphor?
misogynist.
Yeah.
So don't be like ghosts.
Don't be like a ghost.
Buy our clothes.
Buy our clothes. Women.
Don't be like ghosts and buy our clothes.
Don't be like ghosts.
That's like a line from Detroiters or something.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. That's
so
amazing.
we start off the ad with like a poem.
about Halloween.
It's about Halloween.
Yeah. Wow.
That's literally it?
Yeah, it's about, well, I mean, there's probably other stuff on it. It's a big ad.
No, but like for Halloween though, it's like
for Halloween,
crazy.
yeah, that's it. That's
like
all.
even because like again, like that was like maybe only that was like what 3 things about Halloween.
Yeah.
With only like half the population of like the other.
We really kind of got into the big meat of it with the first one. No, everything else I've been trying.
We lucked the fuck out on those
we
two,
truly
and the
did.
third one in Tampa too, I guess. But like, that's wild. So okay,
yeah.
So all right, so I guess now we can do the recap. I guess because I don't know what the fuck else to do because, like. Yeah.
Sorry, I just read something.
Yeah.
We now have a dandy line of extra trousers for boys. And I was like, oh, that's pretty silly. And then the title underneath that is also a complete line of all caps, little boys' hats. Little boys' hats.
Oh, Florida's such a weird fucking place.
Little boys' hat.
Not Florida, Orlando. Tampa was fucking normal, apparently.
It was way more normal. I'm
Tampa,
sorry,
like,
Tampa.
I know it's not. I know it's yeah. Like, listen, I don't know what happened to you guys.
Oh,
Something
my
horrible
God.
must have happened to you guys in the past 100 years. But like, I don't know what the switch was where Tampa got weirder and
man.
Orlando got more normal.
I don't know either. Maybe all the people moved to Tampa.
Yeah, all the fucking weirdos. Yeah. So okay, of the 3 that we've had for sure go out, but at this point, we had York, not Salt Lake City, the other one Provo, and Orlando,
and Tampa.
So and
But that
Tampa,
wasn't aired,
that hasn't aired yet. Yeah. So
honestly, Provo was kind of the most lit.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest one.
That was, I guess, the weirdest one, but also the one that makes the most
sense
of any of them.
Why
somehow?
it's weird, yeah.
Like, there wasn't even like there's no parties going on. Like,
well, there's masquerade balls at the Amherst.
There's a couple. Yeah, well, that's it. That's fucking it.
Yeah, that's very like. I will say like one of my favorite jokes of all time is Eugene Merman talking about being in Orlando for a gig and going up to a guy and being like, "Hey, is there like any cool places?" Like he was at Guitar Center because he's one of those people that just walks around Guitar Center.
Same, yeah.
Same, me too. And so he went up to the guy in Orlando that was working at Guitar Center. He was like, "Hey, is there anywhere that's like cool to like hang out? Like, do you recommend anywhere around here to like hang?" And the guy goes, "What do you mean, like Sears?"
Yeah.
And yeah, that's like how I describe
the Florida
Orlando.
Mall Sears, yeah.
Yeah. That's really kind of how it is. No wonder you have to kidnap your whole school and go to a house in the middle of nowhere. But honestly, you don't want to raise a kid like that here.
No,
fam.
Yeah.
Because that's like, my mom has horror stories of being a teenager in Louisiana and going to quote unquote parties with her friends, showing up at a house in the middle of the woods and everybody's just
absolutely
on the floor taking drugs, and whether or not she probably was exaggerating was like a lot.
Yeah, no,
maybe,
yeah,
because she was very like the drugs are the devil.
Like here,
which was understandable because she was around a lot of hard drug usage.
No, yeah, and like that's because I'm trying to think of like the history of Central Florida, like specifically like Orlando and the Orlando like metropolis. Like
we've just always been lame, huh?
I guess. Because like even then, like
it's so weird though how much I love this city.
No, yeah, right. It is weird, but also we don't go outside, so I mean, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
But like I'm thinking, because like I used to live in Kissimmee, right? And we used to live near this place that we would always drive to if we wanted to go to see my grandparents. Fucking it was and you've seen this place too, Intercession City.
Yeah.
And like it's just like this little like fucking middle of nowhere like. Like census designated area that had like a Nazi house. I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember the Nazi house.
But like they had a little plaque there, and I think that Intercession City was like founded around this time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, which makes sense too, because like Orlando's just fucking swamp. Like like most of Central Florida, if we're being completely honest here, is just swamp that we've paved over.
Inland Florida, yeah.
Yeah, like so it's just kind of it's fascinating that there were people here, even like,
yeah,
it is fucking crazy to think that now there's like 300,000 people or some shit in Orlando, specifically Orlando, not just like the metro area. Because like the metro area has like 1 million, 2 million people in it at a given time.
Yeah, for real.
Weird. But it's weird. Okay.
Is it
Is
weird
Orlando religious?
Yes.
Too? Okay.
Yes.
Because
yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Because even in the paper, the one thing that was really hyped up more than anything else was the fucking church.
Well, and I didn't even read most of the other shit was about church too.
No, really?
Yeah, most of it was about church. Well, when I was in high school, and I don't know if I ever told you, but they tried to give away free Bibles at my lunch.
You've told me about this, yeah.
And then since I was an out atheist, and I had just recently been interviewed by the yearbook for being an atheist, like that was how scandalous it was.
Yeah.
And I released this thing, and it like really affected my life.
Putting a red A on you, but it stands for atheist.
Literally, like I had teachers like pull me aside and be like, "That was really brave of you." And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "If you need protection, like I got you." And I was like, "Okay, it's fine." And then a bunch of other kids that were like, "I'm an atheist too, but I guess you're like the best one ever." And I was like, "No, I did an interview. What do you mean?" And, like, I made a like a non-sponsored club called Blomp, which is the Band of Lazy Atheists and Other Open-Minded Peoples. Because we had the Fellowship of Christian Athletes was a sponsored club at my school. And so I wanted to be like, yeah.
I'm trying to think, because I don't think in middle school I really gave a shit about religion. I don't think anyone I was hanging out with gave a shit about religion.
Everyone was literally talking about religion, I think, all the time to me.
In high school, there was a couple people that were really hyper religious, I remember. I don't know if I've talked about this. There was one that would go on to be like a pseudo like MAGA influencer.
Oh my God,
Have
really?
I told you about her?
No.
I'm not gonna say her name because I think there is a chance if I say it, like there's gonna be one person like, oh, I know exactly who the fuck that person is.
Shit, that's crazy.
Because like she was like big because she was what is it? She was MAGA, but she was like Asian MAGA, so like she used her ethnicity kind of as a way to
tell me about it.
Yeah, so like people would use that as like, see, Trump's not racist, you know, like that kind of vibe,
like people of color for Trump or something like that.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
So like she did that, but like she was hyper religious.
Well,
like
a lot of the kids at your school were more like wealthy types.
Yes,
even though the school itself wasn't particularly
it was
wealthy.
poor as shit. Yeah.
But so I wonder if it was more like a class thing, because like I knew like my friend was Argentinian and his family was like from Argentina. They came here and they were very pro-Trump because they had a lot of money and they didn't want to pay as much tax.
Yeah. And it's not to say that like there's only like 4 people at my high school of the 1,000 that were pro-Trump, but like a bunch of people were still very religious. Like even my friends like that I didn't hang out with after high school because he betrayed me, but he was religious as shit, you know.
That's crazy. I don't know. Well, it's like it's interesting to me that it's like I knew a lot of people like that too that were like, you know, I'm gonna vote for Trump as a quote unquote meme, but really you're voting in your parents' interest because your parents own businesses. Yeah, and your parents are voting for Trump because they want to be able to make a lot of money and not pay as much taxes. And they want to keep their money, but it's funny to me because I was always like, I just knew innately as a teen, I was like, oh, you're racist. Yeah. You know? Or, oh, you're homophobic and racist and that terrible and everything that Trump is. And then they would try really would put a lot of effort in being like, no, I'm not. Like I knew, in my orchestra, there was a family, the very talented family that were black that were also like, I'm voting for Trump. We're conservative. And I was like, okay. I don't like Hillary either. No, yeah, but like what? Like I even had once Hillary Clinton became the nominee, or once Hillary Clinton became the nominee, and then Donald Trump became the nominee. Yeah. And my friend who was a conservative was like, Hillary Clinton's gonna fucking win that fucking bitch. Because they didn't believe in Donald Trump enough. They were like old school conservative. Yeah, like, but no. Oh, fuck. And then when Donald Trump won, they were like, thank God Hillary didn't win. Yeah, it's like, all right, well, okay. Listen, again, guys, don't like Hillary either, but I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah,
because I feel like I don't have the capacity.
I'm a 16-year-old right now. I don't really.
And I'm a white person who doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Really? Like the influences in these different communities.
No, yeah, exactly.
And it's just part of being in Orlando. It's very diverse.
Yeah, it's a really
you see a bunch
mishmash.
Of different political perspectives of each different type of community. Like not every community, no community is a monolith.
No, of course not. Yeah.
Yeah. There are gay people that vote for Trump.
No, and honestly,
do I understand it? No.
But
no,
yeah, if there's one place on the planet that is definitely shown, it's fucking Orlando. Yeah. Which is kind of the beauty of Orlando nowadays.
Kinda.
But it is also like,
I'm not saying it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not good either. But it's just like fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah. I still think though, and it's funny how little my opinion has changed from now in 2016, seeing everybody's opinions. I still think, regardless of why you're voting for Trump, you're all those things.
No,
you're a misogynist, you're homophobic, you're racist. I don't give a shit.
You know, weird
you're
segue, because I do want to talk about this a little bit.
You should vote.
Yeah,
you should vote.
Because I guess this is gonna be the last time we have the opportunity to even say vote.
Yeah, and I know I've said I'm not gonna judge you for not voting for president. I'm not going to judge anybody. No. I don't have the right to judge anybody.
No, of course not.
I barely have the right to judge Reddit stories that aren't real, where nobody exists in the story. I'm not going to judge anybody. Whatever. If you want to yell at me in the comments, go ahead, because that happened last time.
But I do want to say a little bit changed.
You should vote.
Because it's, okay, so the day's Monday, the like 27th, 28th, something like that. Yesterday was the New York City rally for Trump, like yesterday or the day before. Vote, please, for the love of fucking God. Actually, that is some of the worst shit I've heard. Like worse than 2016, and I really
it's worse.
It's worse.
Yeah, it's worse than 2016.
And I think, like, I was voting at like the mail-in ballot's over there. I got to fill it out. Yeah. And like, if you're able to vote early, if you voted by mail, perfect. Even
it's awesome.
Please vote. Actually, I'm so sorry.
But yeah, please vote. Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Please vote.
It's just we can't do this again.
I just can't. I'm so scared.
Listen. I've been I was gonna vote for fucking Harris anyway.
Me too.
I didn't want to say anything publicly because, again, there are things I don't like about her. Obviously.
Yeah. No. Yes. Same. But I do think you should vote.
That's Nazi shit going on the other side now, and it's like,
yeah. It, when Trump said he was going to round up all the leftists or whatever, which I don't even want to engage with that thought.
But then also having
a guy say that Puerto Rico is like a floating island of trash,
and also joking about black people eating watermelon, like carving a watermelon instead of pumpkins. Same guy doing that, like. Come on.
I think. I mean, I
that pushed me over my limit. I think.
Yeah.
I think I got
and
broken.
You know what? The funny thing about it, though, to me, is it made me mad just on the basis of like, if these fucking white supremacists eradicate every Puerto Rican, we're gonna lose so much wonderful food.
Priorities, Sarah. Priorities.
I was like, don't do that. Yeah. I will protect them. Like, if you ever want to fall in love with Puerto Rico, have literally any food from Puerto Rico. It's amazing. It's the best food I've ever eaten in my fucking life. It's. Have you ever eaten a fucking plantain? No, then keep Puerto Rico's name out your fucking mouth, or I'm gonna show up and beat you up.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. I get violent. I'm sorry I get violent, but I'm going to do it. Like, I'm like, we have to stop these motherfuckers. These Nazi-ass motherfuckers hate everything good and amazing in this world.
Dude, honestly, it'd be really fucking funny if that's enough to flip Florida blue.
Honestly?
Because...
think about the food, fam. You can't colonize food. You don't know what spices they're putting in there. Those are like family recipes that they give to their children.
Yeah, and pass down generations upon generations.
You kill every Puerto Rican grandma. Who's going to make you your coquito come Christmas? Fucking no one. And you're drinking a shitty-ass eggnog.
From a carton from Publix? Come on.
It's garbage. It's garbage. And I was an eggnog girly. I truly was. That's like the selfish way that I reacted to that was mostly like, go fuck yourself. That's a beautiful country that I respect because their food is amazing.
Not even country. U.S.
state
fucking territory.
I do think of it as its own independent country because
I mean, we don't treat him with any fucking respect.
No.
Obviously, that's why he was able to even say it publicly.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that some people groaned.
It is important that it is to say that it's a U.S. state because there's a lot of
not state.
Oh yeah, territory. Sorry,
yeah,
it is
should
important.
Be a state. It should be a state. Let's be honest
because
here.
people trying to go back to Puerto Rico to see their families are often stopped and asked where their passport is by racists at the airport, and then they're like, "You don't need a passport to U.S. territory." And then they're like, "No, I don't believe you because they're idiot racists,
they're fucking morons." Yeah,
and then they have to, and then they're late for their flight. I've seen like so many videos of it. It's insane.
And I will say, it's funny now that like, have you seen Rick Scott fucking try to like be like, actually no, Puerto Rico's great, guys, like fucking
no, does he know anything about Puerto Rico?
Yeah, like he's just trying to be like, no, I love Puerto Ricans in Florida, please vote for me for senator. Don't fuck me over, Tony fuckface, whatever your name is.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
God, man,
what a dick.
That was
what an evil bastard.
There was worse things said in that rally too after that guy, but like
but like Trump praised Hitler.
Yeah,
let's not do this, fam. Like,
we gotta fucking stop, man.
I would not be able to handle it. I think either way, I'm gonna, after this election, I'm gonna put my head down and I'm gonna get into the fucking local community.
No, yeah, same.
That's what I care about.
If you still don't feel comfortable voting for president, and like if you're especially in like a blue state, just make sure you vote down ballot. Like,
yeah,
honestly, that's the more important one.
Vote for who you believe in.
Yeah, exactly.
Just vote though. I think it's important. Like there were times where, as a woman, you couldn't vote. As a minority, you couldn't vote. People of color, you couldn't vote.
We've been reading newspaper segments where
people can't fucking vote.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of the lady with the her poll tax on her shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a woman that apparently there was a poll tax. You had to pay $2 to vote if you were African American or if you were a black person in America. And you would have to sign a thing, and you were paid $2 a week. So it was literally either vote or feed your family.
God.
And she was like, a lot of us didn't vote because we had to feed our fucking family. And here's my poll tax, and this is why I'm here. And she has it on her shirt. And I was like, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Like that fully, I was going full, like, maybe I shouldn't vote for Harris because I don't believe in her genocidal tactics, and everything.
Yeah.
And she seems to also be completely like flipping the script on like trans healthcare. Like she said, like, we have to follow the law and everything, which I don't think is going to be awesome. I don't think she's going to be awesome about everything that she's saying she's going to be awesome about.
No, yeah.
I barely even believe her that she's going to codify Roe versus Wade.
That's the thing too. And it's really like,
but the thing about that is like,
do you want a chance or no chance, I guess, is kind of how I look at it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of that's the thing that I hate about Democrats more than anything else, is how ineffective they are in actual policy implementation.
Yeah. I mean, truly, if you were to ask me my opinions about it, I think she's just going to be a more conservative Obama.
Yeah.
Like, the Republicans are going to be against her the entire way, while she's essentially trying to put in overly conservative policies.
To try and reach down the middle when that's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah, like it's going to end up being, like, she's going to make really, like, her immigration policies are really fucking bad. Really, like, worse than any Democrat I've ever heard in my life. The immigration shit is crazy to me, and I really criticize it. And she's going to do that shit. And that's going to be put through. And that'll be her legacy. And then anything else that's even moderately, that 10 years ago would have been like, yes, a liberal believes in this, like health care for women and abortions and like not being anti-abortion and being pro-choice, and then also gay marriage and shit. all of that is going to be put on the fucking back burner and stonewalled by Republicans when they take over the Senate and Congress. And that's going to be the literal, that's what I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to be like that for 4 years and everything's going to stay the same. And then a bunch of Harris voters are going to turn around and be like, wait, I don't get it. What happened? And hopefully, there will be a reason Donald Trump can't run again in 2028. Some sort of reason.
Yeah.
Given by God himself. That's it.
On a silver platter to humanity. Yeah.
That's the difference.
No, yeah. And that's the,
And as white people, we needed to tell ourselves, this is not something that you can just give up. The ability to vote is not something you should give up.
No, yeah.
This is a privilege.
It's very much a privilege.
And you should use it.
And you should, actually fucking...
You need to engage with your community, and voting is a part of it.
It's taking a shit.
The bare fucking minimum. And then you need to go out and then you need to do a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
You need to help people. You need to meet your neighbors. You need to help them. You need to give them groceries. You need to help them bring their groceries into their house.
Yeah. We can't be so fucking...
You need to eat all their groceries.
Yeah. We cannot be so individualized.
You need to throw their groceries away.
Yeah.
For them. I don't know. I'm just joking. I'm just like, I don't know. You need to help people. You need to go to the library.
Yeah.
You should. Yeah.
Honestly, voting is the bare minimum.
Volunteer at a food bank. Donate food to a food bank.
Voting's less than the minimum, honestly. You got to do more.
You literally have to do it. Yeah.
Whatever, like Paraxis, if you're even fucking tweeting about it, I'll give you a prop, like.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I wanted to get that out of the way now because I know this is our last shot to say that. And I don't think it's like, like, I don't know. Like, I think hearing that, it was like, I guess.
I'm not enthused by this election. I don't think anybody is really.
No, yeah. This is one of the. It's the second worst possible election we could have had this year.
Yeah. I don't know. I am a little bit excited about the first woman president.
If that happens,
yeah.
Which is so crazy that I'm even saying if that happens because it should be a little more cut and dry than it is.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't have him. I can't have him fuck everything up again. I can't.
Like, I don't think people understand. I don't understand leftists that are like, I don't like Harris, so I'm voting for Trump.
You're not a leftist. You're
insane.
You're not
You are not. I don't know what you
actually
are.
By destroying everything I've built so far.
Like, there are some people that straight up were like, well, maybe we just give him a try. Fuck you, dude.
We did.
What are you trying? What are you talking about?
Are people actually saying that?
Yes, I've read people genuinely saying that.
That's a fucking psyop for
and
sure.
I'm like, no, dude. That's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I don't think you realize how bad it was in 2016. I don't think you had the experience of being in a dorm and hearing young white women screaming
at another
she's a fucking C-slur for women.
Yeah.
At their TV at the top of their lungs, going
and fully
insane.
100% meaning it. Yeah, like Jesus, man.
I don't think you get it, man. I don't think you do. And also, like, everyone's blaming, like, there's this listeria outbreak in food and shit. And it's like, that's a lot of why I'm voting for Harris, is like a lot of the food regulation, like the moldy lunch ladies. That was the shit that Trump rolled back in his presidency.
And not only that too, but if he gets back in, like, think about like the EPA getting completely defunded. Any climate goals that you think we would have gone out the window. Like,
and it's like, and Harris is pro fracking too.
And like, not great.
Be honest,
not great.
But really bad, actually.
Really fucking
bad. Really bad.
Yes,
she's
really
like, let's do some fracking, please.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally a TikTok of the climate clock in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, or I've seen the clock itself. What's the TikTok you're talking about?
It was like they were putting a bunch of shit, like stuff in front of the climate clock, and it was like 2 minutes. We only have 2 minutes, and it was like, oh, we have 52 minutes. Oh, we have 7 hours. Okay, that's great. Oh, we have 365 days. Oh, we have 2 years, 365 days, is whatever the fucking climate clock is. And they were like, let's do some fracking. It was really funny.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, that is how I view
it. It is how it comes across.
The Harris campaign.
Like,
I think I really just wish, and I know cynically I'm saying this, but I think Harris is going to win. I think she's going to win. Kamala's gonna win.
I hope she's gonna win. I
truly
have no
hope
fucking
so.
clue. Honestly,
cynically, what I hope doesn't happen, best case scenario, but what I want not to happen is like a bunch of people that voted for Harris turn around and they go, "I did it,"
and then we're going back to brunch. Yeah, and
everything's done. We did it.
Listen,
and then they don't do anything else.
Yeah, that's the cynical best case scenario.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And I do feel that because I really was demoralized. When Harris became the nominee, I was excited for 24 hours, and then everyone was like, fuck leftists! And I was like,
whoa, okay.
Okay. Shit,
weird to
what the hell?
Alienate a part of your own
You were all
base.
saying you were a leftist, and then you turn around and you're the most liberal people I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I gotta be honest, being lib-pilled is fucking epic. It feels really fucking
It feels
fun.
good for the first 12 hours, yeah.
It feels really good to not give a shit about anyone other than yourself.
Yeah.
Like, it's really nice. But
I gotta care about other people.
I'm so sorry.
That's why,
man.
like, yeah, if you vote, if you don't vote, still be calling congressmen, still be acting like...
Still care about Palestine.
Still care about Palestine,
and Lebanon, and Congo, and Sudan, and Beirut, and many, many other... Haiti, and everywhere, you know? You should care still about foreign policy. Don't let yourself become complicit and but I know it's hard, but I believe in you, and I think we can fucking change the world for the better, and I think you should too.
Yeah.
Don't be sucked in with this is the world and this is how it's going to be forever.
Yeah, that's doomerism. Then nothing changes and actually gets worse progressively.
Somehow we've turned around and pointed at leftists and saying leftists are being doomers by saying that nothing will ever get better, and if we vote for Kamala, then everything will be awful or whatever. It's like, no, pointing out the problem is the first thing.
Yes.
To solving the problem. That's why they're pointing it out.
Multiple problems can be going on at the same time, and it's a matter of figuring out which ways do we solve those problems, which problems get solved first, and which ones actually we can do without. That's the other thing too, and like this is the real tragedy of our political system is like I know Trump's gonna be way fucking worse about Palestine.
He just will. He says he wants to finish the job.
He wants, and it's like
I know it's like the devil that tells you the truth versus the devil that lies to you, but they're both devils.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, I don't know. Please stay politically active. How about that?
Yeah, that's literally
Stay politically active. Because I don't know what the fuck's going to happen next week, if I'm being honest. I really have no goddamn clue.
I'm going to shit my pants. For sure.
It was way too close in 2020. And it's going to be way too close again now. The fact that people are like, what if it ties? And it's like,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you and then you read it's like,
maybe it'll tie.
Fuck. It could tie. It's an even number. Shit.
Well, everyone forgets, like, everyone came out in 2020 for Biden.
Yeah.
It was like the most voting ever.
Yeah.
We have the most voting ever. But no, it was like a lot of people came out.
Yeah.
It was a big voter turnout, but he still didn't win by that much.
He really didn't. He really did not win by that much.
Yeah.
Like, listen, let's be honest here. I know it's going to happen no matter what. Harris is going to win the popular vote.
Yes.
Doesn't mean she's going to win.
No, you do have to,
Yeah, so...
Especially if you're in a swing state, fam.
Yeah. And if you're not in a swing state, still fucking... Because they're still going to say... Now that I think about it, because they're going to keep pulling the, like, well, it's all a fraud. She's going to have to win by a lot more of a margin in order to really dispel the idea that there's fraud. Yeah.
I've talked to people that think if she wins, there's going to be another January 6th. Do you think that? Like, people that genuinely believe that there are going to be riots by conservatives.
The fact that I'm saying I don't know.
That's crazy.
Like, even if it doesn't have the end result that they want, I think it could happen again for sure.
I feel like it's more going to be the vibe of we're all going to meet up and JFK is going to come out of the ground. Like, that's what I think it's more going to be like that when that happened.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Sorry to make it serious right after the fun newspaper segment that only lasted 20 minutes, but like...
Yeah, well, I knew it wasn't going to be that long. Yeah, because I literally could not find any.
No, I get it. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
You listen, it worked for as long as it needed to work.
Yeah, I think so.
For 4 episodes, 3 episodes for 1 unreleased episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. Please
vote.
And please do more than vote.
Please do more.
Yeah.
Vote for your state constitutional amendments.
Yeah.
Those are really good. They will impact your life.
I swear to fucking God, if the weed one doesn't pass somehow in Florida, that's going to be crazy.
They've tried to do it multiple times, I thought. Or it's been inching.
It's been inching towards it and it's finally out.
I think a lot of people want the weed shit to happen.
I think so too, because amazingly, every time there's a liberal Democratic policy amendment...
Can we talk about the ads, the political ads we've been seeing for the weed shit?
Oh, God. Yeah, actually, yeah. So, okay... Florida has 6 amendments. Yeah. 4 of them are garbage. 2 of them are good.
The abortion and the weed one.
Yeah, 3 and 4 are the ones that I got the Democrat, like who you should which places you should vote.
I kind of can't believe that they're doing that. That seems weird to me.
I think the Republicans also send out their flyers.
I still think that's weird. I'm not giving Republicans a pass because I think Democrats are weird.
No, yeah.
That just means I think Republicans are like cultists.
Yeah. But so there's 4 of them. 2 of them are 4 of them are just stupid. Like one of them's like, you don't need a license to fish. Overfish. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit.
And then the other one's like, we're gonna actually make school elections like Democrat, Republican. And also we're not gonna
make any sense at all.
Yeah, and also we're gonna not have a public fund for elections. I think it's like number 6, I think.
Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 5, and 6 are no's. And I agree with the Democratic Party on that one. It's like, obviously no.
Yeah.
3 is the weed one, 4 is the abortion one.
Yeah.
The weed one, it's really funny how they're trying to not make it happen.
It's so silly.
It's really funny.
It's very silly.
Okay, so there's this one ad I want to talk about that I've seen, and because it was during the hurricane, we saw this, and it's like a guy it's an everyman.
Yeah.
He sees like, oh, weed's legal, and he goes out to grow a fake marijuana plant.
Yeah, his first thought instead of smoking a joint is growing a plant.
I'm gonna wait 12 months to smoke this ganj. You know,
I'm sure some people are.
I
whatever.
know. I bet people listen. I think you should be allowed to listen. I'm an American.
Yeah,
you should have the freedom to grow weed.
Yeah,
I do think this is the first step to that.
I do think, like, if they make it so that everyone's allowed to grow weed, what the fuck are the Orlando cops gonna do?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do every day? That's most of their arrests.
Yeah.
Like, shit, man. Do you think we'll ever see a fucking police car on our street ever again?
They're all just gonna be waiting for someone to speed 1 mile over the speed limit. That's what's gonna become, I think.
We'll stop having to do the fucking, it used to be that, like, if it passes, going to your dealer's house to get a vape pen and dodging the 150 police vehicles on the street at 3 a.m. will stop happening. And I cannot express to you how much that felt and looked like one of those montages in Scooby-Doo where they're avoiding the bad guy.
Yeah, totally.
The amount of times I have had to get in my friend's car to go to a shitty apartment complex in the middle of the fucking night just so that he can buy a vape pen that's too loud, quote unquote. So then he has to give it to me because he lives with his grandmother. And his grandmother's going to flip shit if she smells weed on him. Then I have to take it home and worry about if the cops will follow us home.
Yeah. Jesus. So, okay, yeah. So this amendment, right, is basically you can buy weed and you have to get a license to grow weed, basically on a commercial scale level, right?
Yeah.
So the ad is a guy's like, oh, I can grow my weed, which is not what the amendment says.
And he's like, And
then, yeah, it's Big Weed.
Big Weed doesn't want you to grow your weed in your house.
Which, listen, hey, yeah, listen, it sucks that it's only companies that can do it, right?
Yeah. Well, you can grow.
But you're not going to go to fucking jail if you have weed on you now, right?
Well, but the thing about it is, like, you can grow one plant. You just can't grow more than one plant.
Yeah.
Which is like the same regulations as everywhere else.
Everywhere else, yeah. It's pretty fundamental shit. Like,
So now a bunch of people that, like we said, Orlando is like a religious city that were like, weed is the devil, weed ruins families. Now they've pivoted to, so what? I can't grow like 15 weed plants? What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, it's
what
like,
the hell?
Yeah.
I'm not voting for that. That's big weed. And everyone else is like, what are you? Who are you? Now you're so pro weed that you can't grow a
You
fucking
can't have weed.
forest, and you're like, no, thank you. Because literally everybody else wants to get high on the beach. That's
Yeah,
all that we want. We want low rent and getting
It's
high.
really funny too, because on the
beach.
ballot, it's like, oh, this will make us like hundreds of millions of dollars yearly on the fucking.
This will boost our economy, fam. Maybe
And it's really funny too, because on the abortion one, it's like, I don't know if it's gonna make or lose us money. So you consider that physical conservatives? I don't know. Fuck.
physical conservative.
Physical conservatives, yeah.
Yeah, not fiscal conservative.
Physical computer, whatever.
Okay.
Fuck.
I guess words don't mean anything.
So yeah, I don't know. Vote yes on the abortion one if you're in Florida, and vote yes on the weed one if you're in Florida too.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation. That's my Josh take.
Yeah. The one thing I will say is, if you are someone who you are going to vote for Trump or going to vote conservative, because even though you have said that you loved people in your life that are LGBTQ, or are women that will need abortions and deserve rights, reproductive rights, I want you to know that you're a fucking liar and fraud. No, you don't. You can't vote against the interests of people that you claim to love.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Just
I saw a
because you
TikTok
want
that was
more
like
shit.
that. Yeah, that was
That's
like,
ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't separate politics from the people in your life, because politics affects everybody. Yeah,
It does. And I think that's what you needed to learn in the past 8 years. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
At multiple times. Multiple fucking times, man.
Yeah. Please, guys, just try. Please, for the love of God, I can't have this happen again, man.
No, it's bad.
Yeah.
Obama instated like a pandemic. Like, scientists determined that an airborne virus would cause a worldwide pandemic way before COVID started to exist.
Because amazingly, people that are smart and know their shit actually can kind of understand that at any moment.
Yes.
Like, oh God, remember?
Then Donald Trump was elected in 2016.
Gone. They're out. Yeah.
He was like, why are we wasting money on this? Who cares about this? This isn't going to happen. 2020 fucking happened, and millions of people died. I think a lot of people forget, and I think this happens so often every presidency. There are things that presidents do that affect the next presidency. Like, a lot of people contribute a shitty economy to Joe Biden, when really it's Donald Trump's policies that cause the shitty economy, because the economy takes about a presidency's term to
take effect,
react to the policies.
Trump's taxes, I think, went into effect like 2021, and then people were like, "Why did my taxes go up?"
And it's like, because of Donald Trump. It's not Biden. He just got here.
Yeah,
he didn't do anything yet.
Literally, yeah,
yeah, and he's not going to do anything.
But because it happens in the moment, people think it happened because of whoever's.
Yes.
When in reality, this is a decades-long chess game that.
There are more reasons to not vote for Trump than just, you know what, I don't like trans people, or you know what, I don't like certain minorities or whatever. There are more physical reasons that are more like, quote unquote, logical to a conservative, a fiscal conservative, even though I think those are the most logical, normal reasons to not vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Is caring about the people around you. But if you are someone without a heart and you care only about money, yeah, actually having everybody die of a virus actually tanks the economy, believe it or not. Believe it or fucking not, yeah, powering through everything and getting long COVID
also,
and becoming disabled.
Maybe
and
opening up the economy, yeah, in an attempt to try and keep things going, actually, as opposed to helping people.
Ruins companies.
In the long term, actually. Yeah,
actually in the long term. So maybe think with your fucking brain for once. Maybe use your fucking brain, maybe, and vote for fucking not Trump.
Yeah.
At least not Trump.
Vote for Trump, yeah. But yeah, I think we've gotten the point across, I think. Yeah. Please.
And if you vote for Trump, fuck you.
Yeah, don't.
Go fuck yourself,
yeah,
man.
No, you should not. I don't know how you got here.
Get out of here. What are you doing
Yeah.
here? Get out.
Shouldn't you be at the cross burning festival right now, or like
Taking your kids to the chicken pox party.
No, it's all natural.
It's all natural. That's totally how it is.
Yeah.
His face
I don't
is just
care if
like
Susie's
that.
kid died last year. I want to try it this year.
He
Whatever.
doesn't have mumps. His face is just like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vaccines
Jesus.
don't work.
He's just an ugly kid.
They make him up. This is an ugly ass baby, dude.
He's
I
just
don't
an
know what to
ugly
tell
ass
you.
baby. I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
I
He
don't know
doesn't
why
have
it's
mumps.
not breathing.
He's not breathing?
No, you just can't see it past the mumps.
Oh no, it's fine. He's good. He's fine. Honey, can we go? We have to leave. We have to go to the hospital.
We
Honey,
gotta get a shovel.
honey. Yeah, I think it's past hospital time. I think it's shovel
I think
time.
it's the grave time.
Motherfuckers really want to go back to the 1400s when you had to have 12 kids to have 3 kids. Like, that's
Yeah,
insane
that's
to me.
crazy, yeah. Jesus fuck, man. Who needs abortion when you just make
Just keep
policies
having
that
kids
keep
and
them,
letting
kill
them die.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to raise the infant mortality rate. Let's fucking go.
USA is not number 1 yet. We're only in like the top 40. That's not okay.
We have to beat other countries in the infant mortality rate.
I don't care if we're like 100th in math. We gotta be number 1 in infant mortality. Are we making any? Probably not.
No,
Do you want to go? Do you want to go?
I will say that's one of my best jokes.
Yeah.
When you had to have 12 kids to have 3 kids.
Yeah. That's probably gonna be the Instagram too. if I
That's
leave
so
it in.
funny, man. Holy shit.
God. Okay. Do you want to do ads? We're getting close to party time.
Yeah. Don't do the ads tomorrow.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. All right. Bye. See you all tomorrow. Ads. Well, welcome to the ad break. Are you enjoying this podcast so far?
Me too.
Then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh
the
darn
fucking
bell, and
Hit
rate
it.
us 5 stars
Hit
on
the
Apple.
fucking bell.
And if you're on Apple or Spotify podcasts, rate us 5 stars. And if you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. I'm going to start off as usual with our coffee line. StraightOverCoffee.com. You go over there. There's APWSTR branded coffee. There's 2 different blends. Sarah has a Chaos blend. It is a dark roast chocolate cream flavored Colombian bean. And I have a Brazilian light to medium roast caramel flavored bean. It is 16 for 1, 28 for the combo, so you save about 10%.
This is my coffee dance.
Yeah, coffee dance.
Coffee dance.
Whatever could it mean?
Means you've lived a life of sin.
But if you go to straightovercoffee.com, you're supporting them and you're supporting us.
Oh, they're really good.
They're
good
very
people.
good. Very good. Yeah. If you want us to say something on the podcast, we have buymeacoffee.com. You can buy us coffee, and we will read whatever you have to say on here as long as it's not bad.
Racist, homophobic, transphobic, bigoted.
Exactly. Yeah, bigoted. There you go. Yeah.
Prejudiced.
Allie, her bought 15 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Allie.
First of all, thank you both for my newest quote bit in life. Only my husband knows why I periodically sing ba-da-da-da-da-da-da to myself and cackle laugh like a maniac. It helps me get through the day with working with small children. Though it confuses them, they laugh along. We are indoctrinating Americans. We're
The funniest thing
not
is
Americans, children, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if you're in America, but yeah, we are. We're
like
teaching
to
them
children. It's really funny. Don't know
So
how to
do-
calm a crying child. Just go
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah.
ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
God. I had to buy you both some coffee since over the last 2 years you've kept me company on my 45-minute commute to and from work.
Oh, nice.
As a pansexual, late-diagnosed ADHD woman with a neurodivergent husband and lots of nerdy hobbies, I have never related to a pair of podcasters more.
Hell yeah.
This week, Sarah, talking about giving less of a shit when you get older is so real.
Fuck yeah.
Look forward to your mid-30s, folks. Even this people pleaser has finally reached her villain era, and
Oh,
it's the
I am.
nails emoji with the devil emoji.
I already don't give a shit. I'm worried. I'm
Yeah.
worried. I'm going to start. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, exactly. She's a loose cannon,
I'm
Sarah.
going to be a loose cannon.
It is so freeing to care less what others think less, and less be cringy. What is it? Okay, sorry.
What others think less and less be cringy?
It is so freeing to care what random others think less and less. Be cringy. It is hilarious fun when you don't give a crap.
Yeah.
As long as no one is legit uncomfortable, of course.
Yes, of course.
I surprised my pizza delivery person with a crocheted pumpkin hat, my big comfy clothes, and Highland cow slippers, cow emoji.
Cute.
Anyways, this is long enough. It makes me so happy when I see a new episode, and even happier when they're 4 hours long. Screw those other 1 hour Reddit podcasts. They got
Damn.
nothing on you.
Damn, got him.
Sending lots of parasocial love from Canada, especially gay for you both. Josh, don't be mean to yourself. Free Palestine. Be safe out there.
Free
You're
Palestine.
indoctrinating Canadian children.
There you go.
Nice. We're invading. We're invading Canada, Sarah.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Allie with an IE bought 1 coffee. Thank you.
Thank you.
2 different Allies. Hi, Sarah and Josh.
Hello.
Love you both so much, and I'm glad to hear you guys dodged Milton pretty well.
Thank you.
My parents just moved to Fort Myers area this summer, and as someone born and raised in the North, it was scary for me being so far away, but they are doing well and were mostly unaffected. That's really good, honestly.
Nice. Yeah.
I've been wanting to buy y'all a coffee for a while, but something you said this past episode made me need to pause the episode to chime in. Trigger warning for gun violence.
Okay.
You guys mentioned all of the misinformation being spread during Milton and how harmful it was, and I couldn't agree more. Over a year and a half ago, my college had a shooting, and it was absolutely insane how fast and rampant misinformation was spreading. There were so many conflicting stories about whether or not there were multiple gunmen, where, quote, they were, and how many people had been shot. It was incredibly harmful to the community while the events unfolded because nobody knew what to believe.
Jeez.
Let this be a lesson to anyone listening to do your part in only sharing confirmed facts and keeping quiet if you're unsure. Rest in peace, Ariel, Brian, and Alexandria, 2 heart emojis. And to all of those impacted by Milton, I hope you all get everything you need to resume your lives as best as you can. Thank you. I'm
And
so
rest in
sorry.
peace. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Our condolences. Yeah. Misinformation is such a fucking blight, man.
It's wild too. Like it's the, Google search engine being just like wrong shit.
AI because they got it off of Reddit.
Yeah. And just like random fucking websites and not fact checking anything.
Yeah, and
it's
like
you can spread misinformation now without even having an agenda.
Yeah, and also like, and I'm kind of happy that we actually missed last week then, because like having that rally go on and just all the lies that get spread, like it just gives another like cherry on top of the shit cake that was,
Sometimes I swear to God, it's like I know that something bad is gonna happen, and I'm like, I can't do a podcast now.
Yeah,
because
so
I can't be on the internet being like poops and butts while the worst shit is happening.
Meanwhile, the next one's gonna be going out on election day. Ooh, we can do an election special then. Like, listen to us while you're in the election line.
Oh yeah, that could be fun.
Clever. It only worked for 1 day, but it'd be clever.
I just hope we don't jinx it.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Know what I mean? It'll be our fault. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking like doing the podcast, but like putting in subliminal like Harris. Harris. Like just at random points while you're waiting in line.
You're so lib-pilled now. That's crazy. You used to be like, I care about the working class, and now you're like, what if we subliminally...
I wore a suit one time, and now...
What if we
I went to one party, and now I'm part of the elite.
I mean, I don't know who else to vote. I'm not gonna, like, we made a joke earlier about, like, what you're gonna get on there and talk about voting for Joel Stein. Fucking no.
Of course not, yeah.
Bro, 2016, my dad was like, vote for Joel Stein if you want to vote for a woman. He was born in the 40s, all right? Let's all calm down.
If you want to vote for one of those...
If you want to vote for a woman so bad, vote for Jill Stein. And I was like, I'm not fucking voting for Jill Stein, Dad.
Yeah.
And now she's back with a fucking vengeance. And I'm like, why the fuck is everyone trying to vote?
She only comes out every 4 years.
She disappears and then she shows up just to take votes away from the person that's gonna try and
get rid of Trump. Yeah. God, man.
Oh, God bless.
Vote Gary Johnson.
Yeah.
I think you should have licenses. Boo!
It's very funny that it's like, if you want to vote for a liar, vote for the one I agree with.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. God, okay. The crew bought 3 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you, the crew.
Hey, wanted to buy you guys some coffee because you act like our coffee after long nights of running calls with all of our support. A small town in Wisconsin fire and rescue service.
I love that we read that last week, and then we were like, this one's not going out. They don't get their coffee for a week.
No,
Fuck you, Wisconsin. Get on fire. I don't care. That's crazy.
We are an anti-fire and rescue.
Anti-Wisconsin podcast. No, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
That was wild reading that the first time, being like, what the fuck, really?
Yeah, that's wild.
We're indoctrinating Canadians.
We're saving
lives.
Wisconsin from wildfires.
We're the real heroes in this.
We are, yeah. Not them. Not the people doing it.
Not the people actually going out and doing stuff. Me sitting in my chair in a 69-degree air conditioned
No,
room.
we love you. Keep saving.
Yeah, definitely keep doing it.
Keep saving
You are
people.
doing more than we ever could, so very much appreciate that.
Thanks, the crew.
Someone bought 3 coffees.
Oh
Thank
my
you
gosh,
very much.
thank you, someone.
Hi, Sarah and Josh.
Hey.
You guys always make my week better with your podcast, so thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
I lost my baby boy cat Tux earlier. Sorry to cut you off.
I was trying to say no worries, and then you hit me with the saddest shit ever.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, someone.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
I lost my baby boy cat Tux earlier this year very unexpectedly, and I am so sorry that you also went through a loss of your own. My deepest condolences for your little family. Our condolences as well to you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
My boyfriend and I will be in Orlando for about a week staying with friends in February, so if you have any good local eats we should try, please let me know. We will technically be in Kissimmee, but we're renting a car. I know Orlando traffic sucks though, lol. Anyway, thank you for all you guys do. Take care of yourselves.
Josh and with the Kissimmee eats.
Tijuana Flats.
And if you can make it up to Orlando, go to Taino's Bakery.
Yeah.
And Drunken Dumpling in downtown.
Yes, yeah, those are all very good places. Three off the top of my head, yeah.
Best damn dumplings I've ever had.
Honestly, yeah, and they have a really funny campaign of more money, more bitches, some shit like that.
The owner, we looked him up on Instagram to make sure it wasn't like one of those ghost kitchens.
Yeah.
And because we were trying a new dumpling place, and the guy was on Instagram like, better dumplings, better bitches, more money.
Yeah.
More money, better bitches, better dumplings. And the guy's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But they sold our asses, let me tell you.
Yeah, we were like, well, this is a real guy.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think he's going to go down the Mr. Beast route at some point?
I don't care as long as he gives me dumplings.
Yeah.
Because his dumplings are great.
Yeah, honestly. God.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for those coffees. Hopefully those are some good suggestions for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Kira, Kira?
Yeah, Kira.
Kira, yeah.
Yeah.
Kira, she, her, bought 3 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you, Kira.
Hey, guys. Currently re-listening to old episodes, so also, hi, future Kira.
Hi, future Kira.
Love you guys. You get me through my dumbass office job every day. Also, can you say how to watch On Cinema at the Cinema? And if the podcast is also available on that platform, thanks, respectfully gay for Sarah, past Kira.
Thank you.
Winky emoji. Emoticon, too. Yeah.
Oh, saucy.
On Cinema at the Cinema is on YouTube.
Yeah, all the beginning seasons are on YouTube, and that's like fucking 14 seasons, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna have
so you're good.
So much content to get through.
There's one like big ass long video that's just 12 hours
of it
that we started watching again.
Yeah.
And then the later seasons are on the High Network.
Yeah, you have to pay like $5 a month for it, but it is worth it.
It really is. Yeah.
And also, if you pay for the Oscar specials, that if you don't give a fuck about movies, you can watch their takes on whatever Oscar movie there is.
And it's live streamed at the exact time of the Oscars.
Yeah, so you'll know what movies for sure are.
You will absolutely know.
You'll know who win, who's going to win, and who's going to lose. Yeah.
And what is it called? It's like something Christmas time in Tinseltown.
It's Christmas time in Tinseltown. Everybody climb aboard.
Is they're referencing Hollywood Awards?
Yeah, something the
Academy Awards.
Yeah,
pour me some bubbly, and that's all you gotta do. Yeah.
It's a really good.
Who's gonna win?
Who's gonna lose? Yeah, dude. Honestly, yeah. On Cinema needs to be seen by more people.
It's
so
really good.
Please, for the love of God, please watch it.
Some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Please, I can't afford high right now, but if you can, please keep it going.
Watch it.
Please, I need more of it.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Bill Condom.
We started rewatching it from the beginning.
Yeah, no, there's the fucking so many good mispronunciations. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me stop myself. It's 12 o'clock Tuesday night.
Listen. Yeah, we got to do it.
Yeah. Crystal Buds 420 on TikTok. They bought 3 coffees. Thank you very much.
Crystal Buds 420. They on TikTok.
Hey, I'm a new fan and I really love your pod.
Thank you.
I'm a massage therapist and listen through my earbuds during work.
Oh, nice.
I'm a bit older, 39, but I love to hear how you guys relate to situations as a, quote, younger generation crying laughing emoji.
Yeah, of course.
I'd like to thank you for your very well thought out opinions, and I think you guys are a great example of morality through healing. Being diagnosed with borderline disorder, I now understand many facets of my life, yet still struggle through many situations as a parent, trying to be the best I can for my child and not bring more generational trauma to my family.
Yeah, that's
Long live the podcast and your relationship, which seems wonderful. Love, Christelle.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think I remember them from
the live streams.
Yeah, because we've been doing live streams on TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok, APWSTR.
I've been gaming on Fridays.
Yeah. And also twitch.tv, guy named JC.
Yes.
Because people keep forgetting that we do that. And so I'm going to try and advertise it while I can.
Yeah, I'm a PNG tuber now.
Yeah, honestly,
it's
the
really
PNG
cute.
Looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good shit.
God, I think that's all our coffee. So thank you all very much. Hopefully I didn't miss any. If I do, I will get back on it next week. Recording 2 different podcasts and one of them not going out. It is a little confusing to which ones are and aren't.
It's been a weird couple of weeks.
Yeah. If you want to support the podcast on a monthly or yearly basis, you can go over to patreon.com/APWSTR. There is exclusive content, ad-free releases, and early releases. And currently there is a sale for 2 months off for a whole year subscription.
Yes, it's pretty good.
I think it'll be going on probably just this 1 week for right now, I assume.
I have it 2 weeks. Fuck it.
2 weeks? All right, fuck it. 2 weeks for the next 2 weeks.
Fuck it. Why not?
Hell
we want money.
Please
like a lot.
Give us money, please.
Please give us money.
But yeah, it's also great. There's the book club. There's the Discord server. You get access to all that. And a lot of people are asking about the Discord server. Basically, Patreon is the moderation way of, because we can't hire moderators right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check that out. If you want to support Palestine, Congo, Sudan, Lebanon, all those links will be in our link tree as well as down in the description.
Yeah.
As well as distributed computing links and other mutual aid for Milton and Helene, yep. Helene, yeah. So that's all in the description. Is there anything else you want to plug?
Patreon, you might also be like, I don't want to pay. That's a lot of money. That's so much money. I ain't got no money. Yeah. It's like $1 a month, and also it's free for 7 days for $1 and $3 tiers.
Yeah, you get a 7-day free trial, and
which
also
gives you access to the Discord. So technically,
also,
it's free.
Yeah,
yeah.
And what is it? Also the
gaming.
Yeah, gaming. APWSTR gaming. We're finally back on it. We got a week's worth of content going out this week. It's all Halloween because it's Halloween
game.
And next week we'll be back with some other regular games. So yeah. Until then, enjoy the rest of the episode. I don't think there's anything else now.
No, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. See you all. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Bye, bitches.
Bye. All right.
Wow.
Now bread and butter time, baby.
Bread and butter.
This is what I was telling people we did
meat and potatoes
at the thing. So we got to show them how we do it.
Yeah, we did. We went to that party.
Yeah, we went to that party. We told people we were Reddit podcasters. So now we got to show them why we're the fucking best.
That's a lot of pressure.
Well, I mean, that one person was like, fuck those other 1 hour podcasts. I hope they all die or something. I think that's what the coffee said, right?
I'm pretty sure that's what the coffee said, yeah.
But yeah, welcome to the Reddit segment.
Welcome to the Reddit segment. Okay, this is from D&D Horror Stories.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting so much D&D content. I'm sorry every episode I have a D&D one. But they're funny.
Yeah,
they're funny.
Do you have the like, because now you're DMing for us, like you gotta show other horror stories?
Well, yeah, because I'm riddled with guilt and anxiety and performance anxiety 24/7.
Yeah.
So like, I have to go and see how other people are fucking up the thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, so
at least I know I'm not fucking up in that way.
Yeah, exactly. That's fair. Yeah.
And most of the time it's people just abusing each other, and it's not funny. It's not funny at all.
Yeah,
it's actually insane, and these people need to be. It should be a crime. It should be a thought crime to play D&D and assault someone in your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, no, don't do. Yeah,
don't. Yeah,
no. I want to kill Ryan. I mean, Smiter the Fifth.
Dude, there was literally someone that was just like, I'm gonna keep attacking her until she runs out of death saves.
Yeah, that's like, okay, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, you need help.
That's insane, man.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a fun game. Last I checked.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay.
Or maybe I'm an asshole, but yeah, okay, sorry. Continue.
Am I the asshole for wanting to quit a campaign early after an annoying, actually guy ruined my big twist?
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, I actually don't know. Let's see.
I know it's framed as an am I the asshole.
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
So I'm like, oh, hey, it's my territory now.
Yeah, we're experts in this. Yeah.
I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. Edit. I did not, in fact, keep it short and sweet.
At least you're nice to, yeah.
Also better written.
Yeah.
Than most of the ones we read.
Fair enough, yeah.
Also, sorry for all the parentheses, lol. I'd worked heavily with the DM, a close friend of mine, to craft a changeling rogue who actually used to work for the big bad of our campaign and was now on a quest for revenge. For For those of you who don't know, a changeling is a thing that changes into various creatures or people. So it's like they can shapeshift at will.
Okay, interesting.
They're like magical creatures, essentially.
Okay.
If you've ever watched The Owl House, there's a changeling in there.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
That pretends to be, what's her face? Loose.
Yes. Yeah. I like that character, yeah.
Yeah, I like that character too. I worked heavily with the DM, a close friend of mine, to craft a changeling rogue who was actually used to work for the big bad guy of our campaign and was now on a quest for revenge, which is a cool idea. But all of that was meant to be a twist, as the other players thought I was just a quiet human rogue with a subclass and being a ranger. I wanted a pet birdie.
Hell yeah,
which
dude.
is cute.
Yeah.
That is until I made the mistake, or a little hint, because the plan was they eventually figure it out through mistakes I make in my backstory, or a reaction to seeing my boss again, where I just try to kill him no matter the plan we make.
Okay.
Of saying something like, I actually practiced a little bit of magic in my long life. I only know a spell that can change my form for a minute, as an option to sneak past a guard and a bit of role playing. Hey, he can't typically do that. Something fishy is going on.
Oh. So we have like a super nerd, like,
yeah,
being like, I know the entire 700 pages of the D&D handbook.
He's like, actually, changelings aren't allowed to do that because you have to take a long rest. If you don't, blah, blah,
Come
blah.
on. Yeah. Let a couple things slide for the sake of fucking, what are you, cinema sins?
Yeah.
D&D sins?
D&D sins?
D&D sins, dude.
Dude, aggressively sitting at the DMD table, crossing your arms and going, ding, ding. Your character wouldn't do that, fucking ding.
I didn't realize there would be something worse than cinema sins, and it is,
it's something worse than homophobic cinema sins.
Yeah.
There's gay ding, and then there's regular ding. No,
yeah.
Regular, I'm actually ding.
I'm actually ding.
Okay. Suddenly, this one guy I'd never met before, but is apparently the most die-hard D&D encyclopedia at their table. It was like my second game with them. I'll admit I only played a few times before with my friend and some of the people at the table, not the whole group. This was like my fourth time playing, first game of a new campaign for me, not them. Shouts out something like, that's not on your character sheet and you can't use magic, you're already multi-classing. Which is, I was like, Rangers can use magic.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, technically anyone can use magic, right? If you have the spell scroll or whatever, right?
If you have a spell scroll, yeah, that's like a one-time, one-use thing.
Okay, yeah.
It depends on your class and what kind of, usually you have to have a spellcasting focus, something like that.
That makes sense. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But like Rangers do have spells, they have very specific spells.
Okay, yeah.
So what I'm assuming is that this guy's like, you can't just like change into whatever you want to get past something because you're not
like
that
whatever thing, yeah. I don't know why, but I'm imagining this like you're at a test and like you have your like BlackBerry underneath the desk. Like, can that actually do that? Like, fucking.
I'm googling this.
I'm
what
googling
a nerd.
this real quick. Yeah,
but also they're a rogue, so like, can't you disguise yourself?
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, you should be able to do that. Weird. Yeah, you have a disguise kit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Ding.
Okay, a ding to the story, and the DM directed him to address that in-game, but he just wouldn't let up. I did make the mistake of pushing when he finally took it to role-playing. Honestly, I just wanted them to brush it off and let me shapeshift once in a while. But then he started being a bit rude about how I, quote-unquote, didn't understand the rules enough to be at the table.
All right, how about you shut the fuck up forever?
And I, quote-unquote, can't just do whatever I want.
How about you shut the fuck up,
game,
whatever?
That's in your mind. That's hilarious. I love it when people say that.
Actually, we're playing with a square board and we have $100 bills and you have to be a little dog. You gotta be a little dog to play D&D, right? That's what we're playing, right? I'll be
You're
the
a
shoe.
fucking teapot, okay? So act like a fucking teapot and be a capitalist.
What a wheelbarrow be like this?
You would really fuck me, wheelbarrow?
Ding.
Ding. Fucking ding. Dude, being at the table at the TTRPG meetup with your friends and ruining all your friendships by being aggressive and shouting ding at the top of your lungs.
Awesome.
Because you're the ultimate CinemaSins fan.
God.
Okay. Eventually I just let up and kind of Okay, it's really fucked. I don't know what this word is.
Okay.
Nefariously?
Nefariously?
KINDVE space ANFERYLY. Eventually, I just let up and said, fine, my character reveals much earlier than he wanted to that he is a changeling and his name is not blank. He got real quiet, but didn't apologize.
Oh, fuck you then, yeah.
Just said, okay, see, that makes sense now.
So I was technically right
So
this whole
I was
time.
right,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Which got me so pissed off.
I'm a really cool person, actually.
Oh, so I'm smart as shit is what
I
I've
knew it.
learned from this interaction.
Dude, outing someone and then being like, I'm really smart. I knew you weren't that. I knew you weren't straight. I'm a really smart person, yeah. Like, yeah.
Okay. All right, sure. Ding. Other people at the table played along and tried to make it an interesting scene, but we called the game off early because everyone was a bit high-strung. I don't want to keep playing that character anymore. He's fun and all without the twist, but that was a big moment I was waiting for, and now it's just ruined with no way of setting things back.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to make a new character and rejoin with that guy, but he's been a part of their table for like a year now and is the boyfriend of one of the players.
Ooh.
My friend is telling me that things don't always go the way you want, and there will be more cool moments for my character if I come back and play, but I just don't want to anymore. Am I the asshole? Keep in mind, still somewhat new to the game. Don't rip me apart if I am. I'll listen and concede if I'm wrong for this. I just don't know.
I'm going to say not the asshole right
No,
off the bat.
I don't think so
Because, I mean,
either.
yeah, this is your fun fantasy. And also, you're new to the game. This is not a good introduction if this is
No.
your, like, if you're fresh to this. Because, like...
I've had that feeling, too, before, where I've made a character whose entire arc is, like, a thing.
And one thing, like, knocks it off, and it's like, I'm done.
Well, it's not just one thing. It was, like, I had a character whose dad was like, I don't like you anymore. Like, you know, it was like had a strained relationship with her father. And then the DM was like, hey, I'm going to have you guys meet up with your dad. Is that cool? And I was like, yeah, okay. So we show up, and then my dad, he starts playing my dad, and my dad's like, I missed you. And it made me seem like such an asshole because the entire time I was like, I hate my dad. And then I get there, and my dad's like, I've missed you so much.
Here's
I've
cookies
went
and I have
to
so much love for you.
therapy.
Yeah.
I changed my ways.
Just like completely fucking up like your plan for your character. Like, yeah, like that sucks.
And then I was like, what the hell? And then he ended up trying to, like, I had to like argue with him for him to be like, oh, I just thought it would be better for your character.
Yeah.
If you had a better relationship with your dad. And I was like, bro, that was my whole backstory.
Yeah, like why do you get to decide what's best for my character? Or you should have talked to me about this beforehand. Was that the same guy that
Yes.
Okay, so I have a story of D&D. And this wasn't a DM, he was a player at this time. We had a plan. We were supposed to do a train robbery basically,
Yeah.
and I had a whole plan set up.
God.
And right before the session, he basically dropped like, "Oh, I completely changed my character." And we were like, "Oh, cool, okay." And we started doing this, and then he just completely fucked everything up because he wanted to start playing as his character. So like, I was supposed to do a sneak mission. And he was like, I'm going in guns blazing, basically. Like,
yeah, it was like everybody waits at a separate thing, and then Josh, you were the rogue,
yeah,
right? Or like the bard rogue character or something.
Yeah.
And I think I was a ranger, and I had a bag of holding, so I was in a bag of holding because I did the most damage. Ranged and
up close.
Because the DM was stupid and gave my ranger a shield that was like attached to my arm, not my hand.
Awesome.
So I had a two-handed longsword and a shield and like
like a gun
a
or something.
proficiency in bow and arrow. So I was just like really OP, and then everyone was pretending like I was the best at D&D. When in reality, they just unloaded a lot of mythic items on me.
Yeah, actually.
It was really insane. And so then I was doing it, and we went in, we board the train, everything's fine, and then they're like, all right, we're all going in and killing everyone on the train.
Yeah, and I was like, no, we were supposed to sneak it on and off.
And we're supposed
do whatever
to be
the thing was.
people too.
Yeah,
that was the biggest thing. We killed a lot of innocent people.
Yeah,
in
like
that thing.
someone threw something at like a house on the middle of a fucking like knoll somewhere. Like
yeah, and your character was like, "What happened to them?" And the DM was like, "Oh, they died."
Yeah, and
And
so
you were
and then
upset.
And also, I was upset at the guy because I was like, hey, I had this whole plan. I planned it last session. You were there.
And I remember too, you tried to roleplay it out in roleplay by being like, hey, I'm personally upset that you guys fucked up my plan, like as the character.
Yeah, because as the character and myself, you would be upset.
Yeah. And so then they were like, I don't get why you're being an asshole. I was like, okay, so you get to play your character the way you want, but we can't. And they couldn't understand
that. And I did not play with them ever again because that was bullshit. And that really pissed me the fuck off. This is also during COVID too. So like I know,
imagine cutting off a friend group during the most isolating
but
event.
Also it's like you guys don't respect me then I'm just not gonna do this.
It was really crazy.
So I don't know, fuck that guy. Because like I don't know, like unless you're like the DM, I think the DM should be making the decisions and you shouldn't be like back talking like, well, I can't believe we're letting this happen. Like that's kind of crazy. It's like insane, you're a control freak.
Yes. I don't know why D&D attracts so many control freaks.
It's the power fantasy, man. I'm telling you.
It really is. But it's also like, I mean, I don't get it because a power fantasy is like, it's not fun to have a power fantasy.
Yeah, it's not good storytelling. Just be the most epic character that's ever lived.
Yeah.
God. But no, for that guy it was apparently.
Yeah.
God, that made me angry thinking about that. That was so,
I know.
Oh my
was
God.
Like, it's so funny too because it is all about something happening in your brain.
So it's like I got mad at something I made up, like in my mind, dude.
That was the same battle where I did the Pythagorean theorem.
Yes,
to figure out how fast we needed to move and in how many turns we could move in the airship to pick up a guy.
Yeah,
and then he was like, "No," like he went, like I did math for him, and he was like, "Nah, fuck it, I want to be cool."
And
I was like. Math is
so
cool.
You're also doing work to try and do things.
I was like, but I like math.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's why I play this game, is because of math.
Yeah. Wait, having numbers on dice and then adding a modifier based on what it is.
Math.
It is math, yeah.
I like math.
Fuck. They got me to play math, those bastards. Yeah, not the asshole. Fuck that guy, dude.
Being a DM now, that is what I do.
Yeah.
Is I kind of hold you guys... Like I take you guys into my arms and I chokehold you there while I do mental math in front of you. That's what I do to you all.
Like you're holding us hostage. Like,
yes,
yeah.
I hold you all hostage and I do mental math.
And you just have a chalkboard behind you. Like
I'm just like, so she has advantage and then she has 2 attacks. So I'm gonna roll 4 times. So this one was to this, and then you added 6, and then you added this, and then it has a thing. So 52 points of damage.
Like, how did that happen?
And everyone's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not going to play the fucking game.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Get the fuck out of Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone pretty much agrees. They were like, NTA, but also your DM should have backed you up.
Oh, for sure,
Which I also agree with.
You should have shut that guy up, yeah.
I do feel like a lot of D&D horror stories, though, they're very like, DM's got to fix everything. And then you're like, oh, yeah, do they? Oh, no way. Oh, no fucking way. Yeah, you've been doing this for 20 years for sure.
Yeah, but like, that's so crazy.
I can't even keep my iPad charged, fam.
Yeah, so what are you expecting me to have complete control of this situation?
I probably would also be like, you know what, fight in the game. I don't care.
In the game, do it. You're just on your phone.
I'd just give them boxing gloves at that point. You know what? You guys weren't even listening when it was your turn for combat.
Yeah, whatever.
I turned off at that point. I don't care if you guys fight each other. You're both dicks. Fuck you.
Get fucked, yeah.
Get fucked.
God, solved it? Solved it. Catchphrase. Revishal. Okay.
Hella.
I actually sent all mine through Google, so...
Nice. You're doing it my way.
Yeah, because, I mean... Reddit's just been glitching for the past 3 weeks. If I save it on my computer, it doesn't show up on my phone.
Okay.
This is from Am I the Asshole?
Whoa.
I know, a new subreddit.
The actual thing.
Yeah. Would I be the asshole? My lab partner kept making fun of me for being short, female 20, so I called him, male 22, short, and he got mad.
He's probably flirting with you.
Yeah, it is that, but...
Yeah.
Still.
But also fuck him.
Yeah,
know
yes,
what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
I hate guys that flirt by negging.
Yeah. I'm a 5'1" female. My lab partner constantly makes fun of me for being short.
Okay.
For example, I came back from the bathroom and he said, I thought you fell in the toilet because you're so tiny.
Okay. If that is flirting,
really good negging.
that's terrible.
That's some terrible negging.
I know I made that up in my mind, but I've just been in that situation.
Yeah. It's yes.
Unless, I mean, whatever. Okay, continue.
Yeah. He also said that, quote, my hair is so big it makes my head and me look even more tiny. I am not insecure about my height, nor does making fun of it offend me, but it's annoying and ironic because he's short too, like 5'5/5'6". And yes, I know it might be because he's interested in me, but I don't find him attractive, so the teasing isn't, quote, cute.
Yeah.
It's just very, very annoying.
Yeah.
Last lab, I had enough of it and basically told him to shut up because he's, quote, like 5'5". He said he's not 5'5", and he's 5, and he's... Sorry. Okay. He said he's not 5'5", and he's actually 5'9".
So he's 5'5".
Yeah.
Yeah.
The famous 4 inches of addition, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually 6'2", if you don't know that. I know I am very short, but he is definitely not over 5'7". We started arguing about it, so I told him I'll bring a measuring tape next class and we'll find out the truth.
No,
I started to feel a bit bad after, because I know men are very insecure about their height. However, him obviously lying about his height and constantly making fun of me makes me in the mood to be petty. Will bringing the measuring tape to make me the asshole? There is an edit, and it's a link to a Walmart page. I am planning to bring this 10-foot measuring tape, cut it at 7 feet, and taping it to the wall next to us before he gets there. Can't wait. I will update how it goes by Tuesday night. My class is Tuesday morning. No updates on that, by the way. But yeah.
Yeah, because he killed himself.
He's dead now.
Holy
I don't want to be complicit in a suicide, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, no, that's... Why is it height is the thing that gets to men? I
don't know. And it's something that is like women... Like, oh god, I can already see the TikTok comments that are like, so we're body shaming men now?
No, I just think, why do you give a shit?
I don't know. It's like, and men always use that as an excuse to be like, what do I say I have a preference for skinny girls, and then people call me fat phobic, but you have a preference for tall guys, and that's when I can't change my height, but you can stop eating McDonald's every...
I'm an officer of the law. I'm allowed to strangle you right now. Yeah, why am I I'm such a likable guy. I don't know why no one's talking to me.
Yeah, and you're just like, okay, man, I don't know. Like, you really think about this a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's the kicker is I don't know any women
that
care.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are some.
No, yeah.
Like, I've met some before that I decided I don't want to know them.
In any group of people, there's going to be
there's
couple.
Gonna be assholes.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course. Yeah, of course there are some women assholes. I'm just like, of course they're assholes. Why would I talk about them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I've encountered more men that are insecure about their height. Like, when we met, you said you were 5'11".
That is true, yeah. And I'm probably more 5'10", 5'9", maybe.
You're 5'9", baby.
Get the measuring tape. Tape it to the wall.
You've told me it's on your ID that you're 5'9".
Wait, really?
I think so. That's how I found out.
See, I'm not immune to the height. Yo, doxing myself. No, it says 5'10" on mine, actually.
Oh. All right, so then you must have said 6 foot because you did the 2 inches thing.
I did the 2 inches? Okay, yeah. That's funny. No, I'm 5'10", yeah.
Okay.
According to the law, I'm 5'10".
Sure, man. Whatever you want. Whatever gets you to sleep at night, man. They do just straight up just be like, what height are you? Like, they don't measure you at all. Yeah. They don't give a fuck. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I'm 7 feet, 7'4".
Put it in. Put it in right now.
Put it in right now. Call my bluff, motherfucker. Going to the DMV
with a gun.
With a gun and be like, my height is 7'4". I brought the Guinness Book of World Records here. That shit is funny as hell.
But no, yeah, I don't give enough of shit anymore, honestly.
I've never cared. With men, like, and maybe this is like a pansexual thing.
Yeah.
But like men and women, I don't give a shit what you look like, fam. If I like you, I like you.
Yeah.
If I don't like you, I don't like you. Like, and it's very interesting to me because then the stereotypes come up where it's like, dudes will be like, I don't like fat chicks, and then I'll swipe and we'll match.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh really? You don't like fat chicks
sure,
like a lot?
Bud. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, bud. Yeah, okay.
One of two things: either you're lying or your morals are so fucking.
And it's like a regular ass gym bro that you would normally think would be like, ew, fat girls are gross.
Yeah.
And they
Meanwhile,
want to fuck fat girls really bad. They just don't want to do it in public.
yeah.
And then, oh, you know what? Maybe a fat guy will understand. And, we match, and then I'm talking to the fat guy, and he will not stop sexualizing me. He's like, come here, get on my couch, and I will fuck you. I'm going to fuck you. When is it happening? Women are all the same. And I'm like, I literally was going to. I was going to fuck you until you said that.
And then you made it weird, yeah.
And then I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. And then you're like, oh, it's because I'm fat, isn't it? Literally, no, it's because you're a horrible person.
Yeah, you've annoyed me to the point of exhaustion, yeah.
That's literally it. And I've never had a problem with anybody else.
Yeah.
Short guys, yeah, but most of the time they talk about how short they are. And I'm like, I'm not thinking that until you put it in my brain.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry if there are other women that are insulting you constantly.
Oh, yeah, it's not fair to you, yeah.
But please don't take it out on me. I'm just trying to have a good time at the Waffle House.
Fire does not put out a fire. Did you know that? Yeah.
Believe it or not. Like saying like, yeah, you probably think like one. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is actually such a story. One of my first couple of dates I ever went on with a guy, it was like he had to, he worked at a PetSmart warehouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was very young as a manager of a warehouse, but he was forklift certified, so
yeah,
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fellas, remember, forklift certification, sexiest thing on the planet.
And women, too.
And women.
Maybe extra points, if I'm honest. But fucking, so he took me to the Fashion Square Mall at 10 p.m. to see the second Ant-Man, and I had never seen the first Ant-Man. And that's the one where Paul Rudd is doing he's working out topless.
Oh, yeah.
And he's ripped as shit.
Yeah, because you have to be if you're a Marvel superhero,
right.
yeah.
And it's like, oh, did you guys know that cutie Paul Rudd is ripped as shit now? You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what that scene is.
He's funny and has a six-pack. Marry him now, ladies.
And this man turns to me and he goes, you probably wish I looked like that, didn't you?
Why? I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up at all, actually. I don't know why you're doing this.
It's the literal second time I hung out with this guy. And then I dated him for like a month and a half. And then he dumped me. So ladies, when I'm like, have standards.
That's what you mean? Like,
I'm saying that so I can live vicariously through you. Because I didn't have
learn from our mistakes.
Learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
Because that's an embarrassing story I have to tell.
Dude,
now.
going to the Fashion Square Mall 10 p.m.
Dilapidated. No one's there.
No one's there except for people walking from the one garage that is connected to the thing.
People going to the food court just to eat the shitty teriyaki chicken.
Yeah.
For dinner, and then going home and going to no store because none of the stores are open other than the movie theater.
That's so crazy, man. Dude, yeah, why
on a Tuesday night?
Do you do that like at every Marvel movie, bro? Like, do you take that's part of his negging, actually, is his self-negging. So, like, when before he dated a girl and then he took her to the Thor movie, and it's like, I bet you like Chris Hemsworth, don't you, fucking freak?
No, I think he really wanted me to, like, compliment him a lot. And it was really sad.
And that man's name, Josh.
Yeah, it was Josh, guys. It was Josh.
Bet you want me to be like Paul Rudd.
Which is crazy because that's how Josh looks. He's better than Paul Rudd. He's more ripped than Paul Rudd. Ladies, and he also loaned me his Lamborghini yesterday. And he was like, hey, sorry. I don't know if you guys know this. He's a part-time heart surgeon. So he was like, hey, Sarah, I don't need my Lamborghini.
Also,
I'm going to take the helicopter to the hospital because I have to save a sick
volunteer
child.
Firefighter, actually.
And a volunteer firefighter. He was like, and then I got to hit up the fire station afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I got to go save a burning building filled with kittens.
Orphans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Setting you up, trying to turn my boyfriend into a heartthrob is funny.
Guys, international sex symbol Josh Chinland here. Listen.
Anyway, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I think
just
it's
have confidence in yourself, fellas. Shit.
yeah. Have confidence. It's the sexiest thing. Don't
Also, if you
denigrate
like someone,
yourself or women.
if you
around
like someone, just be nice to them. We don't have to.
yeah, just be nice.
Yeah, we don't have to.
We don't have to dunk or the girl in front of you's pigtails in your ink.
Yeah,
It's not the fucking 1920s anymore.
Exactly.
We don't have to do that shit.
I just remember from the James A. Caster specials where he's talking about negging and like I don't know if you heard this thing about negging. He explains negging and like with the girl and it's like she was negging me big time.
She was negging me big
So
time.
yeah, those 4 specials are great. Go watch that.
That's really good.
And on cinema because that's another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, solved it.
Solved it.
Don't
I also feel like it's every girl's right to fuck around and I don't mean sleep around. I mean like emotionally manipulate men that you're not attracted to that are trying to flirt with you.
Yeah, exactly. Do some I
feel like
stop them from doing that ever again.
You should be allowed to be really mean and aggressive to them.
Yeah, at least once. At least once you get one.
No, a lot. Every time. For the rest of your life.
I believe in moderation.
Women are never allowed to be mean or aggressive. And then a man comes up and is like, "Hey, I'm gonna corner you by hitting on you aggressively." And then you're just like, "You look stupid. You're ugly and dumb looking." And then they throw a little bitch fit.
Yeah, and
I think you're allowed. I don't think that's a crime.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
I won't judge you for it.
God.
Do you know who will? Men. So
points at self. No, I'm joking.
Anyway, this is from r/vent.
Anytime you say you hate men, I'm just gonna point at myself. I'm just gonna cut to me pointing to myself.
You're just gonna give everybody that thinks I hate all men. But you know what? The more that they comment, the more I do. So it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's quite sad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, this is from r/vent. I fucking hate that I can't hug my dad.
Okay, this can go so many different ways.
I fucking hate that I can't hug my dad. I just fucking hate it. I want to show love to my dad and then some slimy, fatherless, brain-dead, unemployed, porn-addicted basement dweller will say, "You know that's your dad, right?" Oh, no shit, Sherlock. This old man is literally my motherfucker. Like, are you jealous my motherfucker stayed and yours left? I came to rant on here because I posted a picture of me and my dad not long ago on social media, and some depraved Discord mod commented your dad's hand placement is a little weird. You want to know
Was it on your ass? Like, no, it wasn't.
You want to know where my dad's hand was? On my fucking shoulder. What the fuck? I swear I do not care what genre of twink I classify as. I would go band for band with these lowlifes. Okay, wait, actually no. These people have probably never heard of a bar of soap in their lives, so I will never get clean if I touch them. That's all I wanted to bitch about. To the fatherless people who sexualize those who have loving, caring dads who didn't go buy cigarettes, suck a dick. And then, like, the middle finger emoji.
Hell yeah. Okay.
To those whose motherfuckers up and left but don't sexualize those who have loving, caring dads, I hope you the best.
Okay, all right. Well,
and that's the end of the post.
That's
Am I the asshole?
I was like going for the fatherless route. It always gives me a little negative vibe, only because I'm so used to dudes on like TikTok when they see an OnlyFans model be like fatherless behavior. Yeah. But other than that, I get why you're upset. Because, like, yeah, hug your dad, dude. Fuck yeah.
I think people overly sexualize everything on the internet.
Yeah, like,
they're just
it's on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Actually, he's trying to cup around and grab your fucking titty. Like what? Like,
that's fucking weird, bro.
Why are you thinking about that? This is my father.
I thought this was a dude because he said he's a genre of twink or whatever.
No, yeah, like, this is, sorry, but yeah, no, like, dudes have tits.
Yeah. Honestly, that'd be a funny photo. Your dad cupping your man tit. That would be really funny.
That'd be yeah. Give him really something to actually like comment about. Yeah.
But I also find it very funny, like posting a just a completely benign selfie of you and your dad. I don't know why. I guess it's because nobody does it because everyone would sexualize their dad.
Yeah, like because this has to be on like Facebook or Instagram, right? And then like one of your friends
Just a
What?
random,
Oh yeah,
just a random guy was like, your dad is
someone on the hashtag
trying
father,
to have sex
like,
with you.
that's crazy. Yeah,
No, it is weird. We do really overly sexualize regular people, and then we want really clean cinema. Like we want really clean Puritan art.
Yeah,
And then we want to sexualize like our neighbors and our grandmothers for some reason.
yeah. It's like, why?
I don't know.
That's we. Our priorities are not figured out. Some people are actually willing to be sexualized, and we're like, no, you're a fucking heathen.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't have you? Okay, yeah, I want to fuck you now, actually. Yeah, it's
really strange to me.
it's weird. Yeah, that's so... Do you do the same for... You don't know. They don't do the same if it's like your mom or something. I'm willing to bet too.
I'm positive they do it 100,000 times worse.
Honestly,
literally
probably.
any photo of somebody's mom, like, hey, this is my mom. Just 20 comments of, I'd fuck her. I'd fuck your mom.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, you're 100% right on that. Jesus.
But it's also like a hell of man's creation.
Yeah, they...
Not to say that women don't do it. I think women do it, especially in like what happened to Renee Rapp, where people were like touch my clit, Renee Rapp.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
she was uncomfortable, and it's like, yeah, you can't.
I can understand that. Yeah,
just because she's gay, you can't overly sexualize her. Which I'm glad that conversation was happening, because it's like that is something that does happen.
No, yeah, for sure.
A lot of people at high school thought I was gay. They're right, but they did.
There were
do
some
a lot
times,
of things to me that
you've told me about, and it's like, yeah, they should not have done that. That is actually that's almost
freaked me out.
Yeah, freaked you out is lightly putting it, but yeah,
lightly, yeah, and yeah. So it was uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not against being sexual. Just do it with consenting people, man. That's like.
There are like memes where it's like mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry.
Yeah.
And then like teens were doing that to people, to just like people around.
Please get off my internet, teens. Jesus
please don't
Christ.
do that.
Yeah.
Please do not do this in real life. Don't even really do it on the internet.
Yeah, don't do it anywhere, actually. Yeah.
Or at least if someone's like, hey, that makes me uncomfortable, please stop.
Take it. Yeah, stop doing it and take it down. Actually, yeah.
I will say the level of rage is funny as hell.
Yeah, no, I mean, but I feel like it's the last one where it's like, okay.
Also, like, you can tell that this guy watches like Sneeko or something.
Oh yeah, and it's
very Twitch. Like,
yeah, because you're talking about Discord mods. Yeah, like for sure.
Mindset. Yeah. I just thought it was funny. Like, what a string of words that would kill a Victorian child.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. God. Solved it?
Solved it.
Hug your dad.
Hug your dad.
You should be allowed to hug family members.
You should be allowed to hug family members, and I hope you do if you have a dad and he's a good dad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do find it that it's funny that, like, having a dad that's dead, as both Chloe and Sarah.
Yeah.
The reason I chose this costume.
Yeah.
It's like interesting because then I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, my dad's dead. The amount of people that have been like, oh, daddy issues, right? I'm like, no, he's dead. They're like, oh, fatherless behavior because my dad's dead.
Yeah,
that's
literally.
What it is. Like, what does fatherless behavior fucking mean? Other than that, it's like your dad left, and then you want attention from men, and then you're like making fun of people for that. I just find it strange.
It's a weird, I mean, let's be honest here. Most bigotry doesn't make any sense. So yeah.
Call him a gooner, man.
Yeah.
Use a word we made up
to actually
for coming
describe
too
this.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Edgers, dude. Fucking
edgers. That does sound cool though.
It does. Yeah.
Because it's the name of the Edges fan base. Bro, are you also an edger?
Rock and roll. I would read this, but I don't. I haven't read enough of it. Apparently, I got a subreddit drama front page right now.
Oh, okay.
Comedian and podcaster Mark Maron calls out his peers for promoting fascism on their podcasts. Several subreddits, including Joe Rogan, Mark Maron, and Stand Up, go into meltdown mode. I would read it, but I don't know what the comments are, so I'm gonna be reading that shit later for sure.
That's really funny, as if like no one watches his specials then.
Yeah,
because he's been saying that for years.
He started off one of his specials like right when Trump got elected. Like, I don't know what he's gonna do next. Like, it's so fucking funny.
I don't know what he's gonna do next. It's so funny.
Do you? Like, it's some shit like that. Yeah.
It's like I used to think that the John Mulaney, the like, there's a horse loose in the hospital bit was really funny until it got memed into the ground.
Yeah.
Like, it was funny for a second, and then it was like, oh, this is very lol XD random, isn't it? But Mark Maron's like,
you can go back. Like, I could rewatch a special like once a week and still be like, yeah, this holds up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's the one where he's like, which is the one where it's like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. I don't want to go through I don't want to take a submarine through the ocean and like, you know, like we're talking about like climate change and shit.
Yeah. God,
like complaining in the future.
Yeah. God.
I don't know. It was funny.
Yeah.
I can't do it justice. Go watch it.
No, yeah, go watch it. Yeah, for sure. All right, get ready for the most annoying person you've ever met.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for calling my dad a good boy at his 56th birthday? What do you think?
It's funny.
It's funny, yeah.
It is funny.
Yeah. Me, 26, male, and my wife, 27, female, were driving to my father's party when we got a phone call. It was from my mother. She told us that my dad wanted a serious birthday this year and not to embarrass myself.
Dude, I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I hate my mom. And if she called me and was like, please don't embarrass yourself, I'd be like, what have I done in my life that my mother has to call me before the birthday to be like, please don't be you.
Yeah.
Like, that's awful. Holy shit.
So get ready. Get fucking ready.
And I already know from the title, you did not do that.
Yeah.
You did not embarrass your dad.
Yeah.
You 1000% embarrassed your dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me give you a little context for why she said what she said.
Okay.
When I was 12, I used to pull a lot of pranks. I always thought it was funny and harmless, but my family didn't so. I used to put toothpaste in my dad's coffee and put hair dye in my mom's shampoo and stuff like that. So I kept this up through my teenage and adult years, and every time I come over for a holiday, I would do something to prank them, especially on birthdays. So you see why she would ask this.
I know I'm supposed to find him annoying.
Sorry, do you want me to do the annoying voice that I read this as? Because I got annoyed at this point.
No. I think
so when we got to the party...
No, fuck that. He's so funny. You should terrorize your parents. I really think you should. Even if they're good, nice people that lovingly took care of you, you should make them think that they gave birth to the tame version of the devil.
Okay.
You should be rocking up with silly string. Spraying it on your dad's bald head, making him look like he's got hair.
Flashing the words, do not attempt this at home, kids. Do not attempt this at home, kids.
You should totally attempt this at home, kids.
No, we are joking. /S.
I am being completely serious.
So we got to the party, me and my wife started putting the presents on the table.
You got a wife?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wife 27, yeah. So we got to the party, and me and my wife start putting the presents on the table. Wife is complicit on this by existing, yeah. And we start helping, okay.
Progressive misogynist Joshua Chinlund.
Bitches can do crime too, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got to the party, and me and my wife start putting the presents on the table, and we start helping with decorations, and then we got to the birthday cake. Now, this is where I think that I was the asshole.
Okay.
I go up to my father, and we start talking about how he was doing and other things. Then I think it would be a great idea to pull a TikTok prank on him. He's a retired police officer, and recently I've seen this TikTok where a guy would go up and ask for an officer's name and badge number, and when that officer gave it to him, he would say, "Good boy." So I asked my dad for his old name and badge number. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I asked my dad for his old name and his badge number, and after he told me I said "good boy," he was livid when I said this. He was livid when I said this and stormed out the venue. This is not even at their house, apparently. The venue.
Okay, yeah.
My mom chased after him and told me that this was supposed to be serious and told me I was an asshole. So am I?
I'm supposed to be against this guy? He embarrassed an off-duty cop. That's epic. This guy's the best guy ever. Holy shit. Maybe this is a Gen Z thing.
I will listen. I think your mom asked you to do something, and you're like, I'm not gonna do that. So you're a little bit the asshole.
Fuck
but
authority.
I mean,
your dad's a cop. Call him a good boy. Embarrass him at the venue. Make him run away dramatically
at the House of Blues at Disney Springs, like fucking. Like,
and then she's like, Roger, wait. Roger, wait, come back. He didn't mean it. I'm going to talk to you in the car when I get home, Michael. That's amazing. That's amazing. Dude, can you imagine me like, hey, what's your name? Hey, it's words. Like, he got that mad at words? That's your son.
Yeah, okay.
What's a sensitive little bastard? It's his birthday. He wanted a serious birthday. It sounds lame. I wouldn't go.
I mean, yeah, you are the...
I don't give a shit.
I mean, you are technically the asshole. It is funny, though. It is really funny.
It's really fun. I'm going to give you a pass on that one.
I think I am annoyed by people, though, that do the, like, I'm an epic prankster. Like, I do think at some point, it's like, come on, man. I think it's just a me thing, though, apparently.
I think it's a Gen Z thing. I like Millennials got the fun part right. Gen Z, we're all like worried about
what, fascism and climate change? Like,
yeah, yeah, and that is where the millennials kind of fall down a little bit. Not gonna lie, they're like they care about it, but do they care enough to like do anything more than just vote? No, they want to go to brunch. They want to have their avocado toast. Me too, honey. I can't even afford that.
Patreon.com/APWSTR. But yeah,
you know, that shit is like fucking like, you know, the headlines for millennials was like, do you want to buy a house? Don't buy avocado toast. And then the headlines for Gen Z is like, do you want avocado toast? Don't buy food. Don't buy groceries.
Don't buy groceries.
Don't
you can
buy
only
other food. Only buy avocado toast.
Yeah.
It's more cost efficient.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, yeah, but like they're having fun. They made I Can't Has Cheeseburger.
I mean, this guy's younger than you, actually, now that I think about it. Wait, it was 26, I think.
Oh, yeah?
26, wife 27.
Okay. All right, Gen Z. I've changed my whole philosophy. I will say, we sometimes make fun of millennials for being quote-unquote cringe, but they're just having fun. Let them have fun. But that's a separate thing. They're not included anymore.
Yeah.
This is a Gen Z-only conversation. I think he's great.
I'll be the voice of reason here.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Your dad got that embarrassed by literal words.
I mean, listen, yeah, ACAB, right?
But don't call your dad a good boy.
Listen, he's retired. He's gone. He's past his old ways of being the worst person on the planet.
Listen, like if the kid has broccoli hair and it's on a YouTube short, I'd probably be like, oh, fuck these kids. You know what I mean?
But he did it in the privacy of a venue, yeah.
He did it in a privacy in a venue in a Reddit story that never happened and no one existed. But like, whatever. Do you want to pick a fight with your dad? Who am I to tell you not to? That's your life, baby. You do it. That's the beauty of self-determination. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Move to Alaska, call your dad a good boy.
So in other words, no assholes here.
No assholes here, except for the cop for being a cop.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, okay. That's so funny. Your reaction during that story, the immediate kicking of the feet was so fucking funny.
I can't believe that was it. I thought he was gonna humiliate, like shove the cake in the dad's face or something.
I love that like that happened too, and then also like before I was immediate like, so get ready to meet the most annoying person. And you were like, sold. Let's fucking.
I'm like, who's the cop? I want a completely serious birthday party, son, with cake and balloons. I want a completely serious birthday party with cake and balloons. And if you embarrass me at the venue, I'll run away screaming and crying like a man does. Sorry to go toxic masculinity on you.
Yeah, shit. Solved it?
Solved it.
My hand's getting too sweaty, so I'm going to only wear this during the TikTok portions so people don't go like, why is Josh wearing a suit in the TikToks?
I want you all to know that if you get in my comments and you're like, but no, you're minimizing this guy's feelings. I want you to know you're defending a cop and you're getting hidden. We hate cops here. I'm dressed as Chloe fucking Price.
And I'm a cop. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I see why we're okay. I'm just being in character right now. Revachol.
The love of my life was moited.
Yeah.
And her dad was the DA. And he didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, you're right, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I haven't finished the game before the storm.
They actually moved away. They.
He was like, yeah, fuck it. Daughter went missing in this town. I guess I'll go to a different state.
It's a lawless state, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. That was amazing.
All right, I won't defend a cop anymore. Sorry, guys. I'm in my Disco Elysium cosplay.
You like the cop aesthetic like a little too much. You want the off-duty cop car. You're like, you know who I want to be for Halloween? A fucking cop.
But what kind of cop am I? That was the question.
Is it sorry, cop?
Yeah, I'm sorry, cop. Sorry.
Say sorry.
Sorry.
Good boy. Okay.
On our show?
Yeah. Am I the asshole because I don't want a friend to bring a guy into my apartment?
Okay.
A friend of mine asked me if she could stay at my place because she was coming to town for a big party. Unfortunately, I was away at home, but I told her that it wasn't a problem for me and that she was welcome to stay at my place.
Okay. All right. Okay.
However, I also told her that the offer was really only for her and that I wouldn't like it if she picked up a guy and brought him to my place.
Okay.
Of course, there is a reason for this because I have known her for a long time and know that she likes one-night stands. That's completely fine with me. I just don't want that to happen in my apartment and on my bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That may be prudish, but that's the way it is.
I mean, it's your bed. I mean, like...
Yeah, you can say whatever you want about your own bed. Anyways, she's now upset and claims that she would never have done something like that anyway, and that it was rude of me to suggest such a thing. She has now also found another place to sleep.
Who think what you think I would do that? Who told you I would do that? Your friends? Stop talking to them.
Well, I'm not gonna stay here now. I'm gonna go somewhere else and totally not have a one-night stand there.
Yeah.
You totally didn't get my number.
I'm gonna do not that at a different place because you don't respect me.
I'm offended, and that's why I'm not staying here. Not because I want a one-night stand and I have to go somewhere else. Like, girl,
I have to go get a Motel 6 for this one-night stand. No.
Like, I'm not shaming you for having a one-night stand.
No, yeah, but this person
you
asked you not to do it, and you were immediately like, well, I'm not staying at your place then.
You could have just been like, oh, okay, I'll find somewhere else because I want to fuck. Like, literally
you
just do
didn't
that.
have to burn your relationship and be like a huge asshole about it.
Like, maybe the guy's a little awkward bringing it up, but I feel like if you genuinely didn't want to do it, you'd be like, oh, yeah, what? I mean, yeah, I wasn't.
No, yeah.
So, okay. Maybe you like razz him a little bit and be like, damn, bro, why are you thinking about sex all the time, you fucking weirdo?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And then just don't do it.
Or do it and just don't tell him, yeah.
Okay. Don't lie to your friends. We're an advice podcast.
I know, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, all right, sorry. Okay, starting over.
Okay, I think it was okay to talk about what I don't want in my apartment beforehand. She now interprets it as if I think badly of her. Am I the asshole?
I mean, you don't think bad. You know she does something that you don't want to have happen in your house on your bed.
Yeah, and he's like, bro, I'm fine with it. It's just like, not on my bed, please.
Please, yeah. Or my couch or anything. Yeah.
Well,
like,
it's also like, I don't know. I've had friends, especially if you're in your early 20s or something, where everybody's fucking.
Yeah, just everywhere. Like
everywhere. It's like, you do have to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And, like, God, I had a couch.
Yeah.
God, I had a couch once. And I would bring it into, like, the place that me and my friend lived in. And the amount of times that we would have conversations about, like, she was going through a phase where she was just bringing women home every couple of days.
Yeah, and
it was just like are you on the couch or are you in your room? Where do I go? Do I turn on the headphones? What's going on?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Also, let's also add another detail to the story. Previously was my couch, my family couch, I think.
It was your family couch.
Yeah, so
many women got fucked on that couch, man. That shit was crazy.
And then we brought it to this fucking apartment.
We did, and then we ruined
it was our
it.
couch. Yeah.
Yeah. It got They got washed.
I mean, yeah,
They got
no, yeah.
washed.
Listen, you put some Lysol and Febreze on it, good as new, right? But
Listen, I'm cool as shit. You can fuck on my couch. Just don't shit on my couch.
Yeah, exactly,
I've heard people do that.
why?
Actually, yeah, one of the guys that I used to live with, the guy before me.
Like, I get like if you shit your pants on accident, but like deliberately shitting on a couch is crazy.
It was like they got really drunk and then they got on the couch and just did a big old shit on the couch.
That's an epic prank right now. That's
And then he crawled to the guy's shower, which was in the house that I used to live in, where they had 2 showers.
Yeah.
Crawled into the guy's shower and then just vomited all over the shower wall and passed out in the bathtub.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So don't ever drink alcohol, Josh.
Yeah.
Or kids. It's not fun.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
Except
it.
it is really fun.
Okay, well,
It's really fun.
do not try this at home, kids. But no, yeah, like you set up a boundary and immediately it was like, I was going to break that boundary. But
I'm going to leave.
I'm going to leave, yeah.
Well, it's like, it's fine because she didn't know it was a boundary until he said it, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Some people are going to be like, well, duh, obviously. But like, no.
Some people
You do actually
need to
have to say
sometimes.
it
Yeah.
sometimes. So she could have just been like, oh, okay, sorry, then I'll go somewhere else.
I'll just like fucking.
Would have been a little bit awkward, but if you're actually good friends, it would have been fine.
Yeah, you didn't have to blow up about it. Yeah.
No, you didn't need to like accuse him of being
I
rude
should be able to
because you're
fuck
uncomfortable.
wherever I want. I am an American citizen.
Yeah. It's not about the one night stands, about not fucking a random person that
Bringing
the guy
a random
doesn't
person
know.
into my house. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah. God.
I think that's some of the funniest human behavior, though. Hey, don't do this. I am.
It's like I think you should leave where it's the hot dog and like he's doing the homegrown Simpson stuff and he's grabbing the
We're all trying to find who did this. Or it's the nachos bit.
Yeah, like
She's like, did you just ask the waiter, like talk to the waiter to come over here and say not to eat all the nachos while the thing? And he's like crying. He's like,
what are you talking about? Yeah, that one's probably, yeah.
Oh, man.
Jesus. Solved it?
Solved it.
Right.
just like cry bullying. Cry bullying can be funny. Most of the time, it's the most annoying thing you've ever dealt with in your life.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, this person is the most annoying person, and I'm really gonna put my bets on this one.
I inconvenienced a cop a little bit.
This is my double or nothing. This is my gambling addiction.
Okay.
And this is one that I found like yesterday, so I have not told you the title for this one.
Okay, fine.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for dressing up as Batman for Halloween? We shall see. This is a very serious story.
Okay, yeah.
I, 34 male, am married to my wife, 34 female, and we have 2 kids together. Every year, my wife's family does a family theme for Halloween that we all dress up as.
Yeah.
This year's theme is Barbie, any Barbie movie that there is, and my wife decided we would do Princess Charm School since it was her favorite Barbie movie growing up. I hate this theme and would rather go with something more manly that won't embarrass me in front of my neighbors and friends.
What is happening? It's all Barbie themed to your Batman, and you thought that would like make you cool?
Adam West Batman too, not even Christian Bale. Like,
oh my god, Tim Burton with the nipples.
Yeah,
George Clooney.
with the nipples. Yeah.
Yes, bitch.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Again, I hate this theme and would rather go as something more manly that won't embarrass me in front of my neighbors and friends. After work one night, I stopped at the store and got myself a Batman costume instead. I let my wife believe I was going as Barbie's love interest from the movie and would... I'm going to gaslight my wife into thinking I'm going to do this, but in reality, I'm not. I let my wife believe. Okay, sorry. Okay, fuck. Okay, I got this.
It's just everyone's in pink and dressed up nice, and it's just like a 45-year-old man in a Batman costume just glowering and like, I fucking hate all these people. I'm so cool and they're all lame. And he's in like a toddler's Batman costume.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right, okay.
Oh shit.
I let my wife believe I was going as Barbie's love interest from the movie and would arrive later to the party because I was working late. When in all reality, I was getting ready to wear the Batman costume. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't fucking do this, man. This is so funny. This is the funniest fucking one.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh shit. Wow.
I'm in the fat burn zone on my fucking heart rate monitor.
Fat burn.
Okay.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
me.
Okay, we can do this.
Okay. All right. Fucking water. Jesus. Revachol.
That's hella. That's so funny. Okay.
I let my wife believe I was going as Barbie's love interest from the movie and would arrive later to the party because I was working late. When in all reality, I was getting
ready. You're getting in the
I was
Batman
getting
costume.
ready.
Right.
I was getting ready to wear the Batman costume. When I arrived at the party, my wife's sisters happened to meet me by the door and got mad at me for wearing this costume. I explained that I didn't like the theme, so I chose my own. At that point,
I don't know why I'm imagining this, but like the Mad TV Stuart, no,
Yeah.
and it's Stuart, but like in a Batman costume,
yeah.
but it's a 45-year-old man.
Yeah, it's a 34 man. Yeah.
I'm just calling him 45. Sorry to every 45-year-old, you're
Yeah.
better than this guy.
I
Holy
explained
shit.
that I didn't like the theme, so I chose my own. At that point, my wife had found us and started yelling about how selfish I was and how this is the one time a year that she gets to let loose and have fun with the theme. She told me to leave, and I drove to a friend's house, and I'm spending the night out of anger. I'm shitting and pissing my pants because I want to. All of her family's blowing up my phone, telling me how selfish I am and calling me every name in the book. I blocked them and told my wife I needed a couple days to cool down.
Like Batman
Like
would.
Batman would.
Yeah.
As I thought about it more, I can see how I was being a little selfish
Oh, yeah?
and should have stuck with the theme,
Yeah, man.
but I don't think I'm
Or
the
just not
a-hole.
dress up. I don't know.
Yeah, you can just
don't.
wear a fucking, if you're going to be Ken, just wear a floral t-shirt.
It's literally like a guy's outfit.
It's just a dude.
Yeah.
Not manly to wear a man's outfit.
And so I'm going to put on spandex.
But
Oh, my God.
I don't think I'm the a-hole for sticking to my own beliefs and having free will in this relationship. Reddit, am I the asshole?
I bet this guy does his own research about vaccines as well.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man.
I won't let my bitch wife try to tell me that I should get the jab.
I should get the jab. Oh, man. I don't know why that tickled me pink, man.
Like Barbie, yeah.
Like Barbie, yeah. Barbie pink. I don't know. It's just like there's so many things you could have done that would have been more like Batman is manly.
No, Batman is manly.
I'm
yes,
not like I like Batman. It's not that.
it's the juxtaposition of you could have worn cargo shorts and a floral patterned shirt.
Could have even worn like a shirt. Most of the Ken dolls have like a shirt on without a shirt on.
Yeah,
You
literally.
could have
Like
just
you could have worn literally whatever.
that would have been incredibly
and
masculine.
probably just wear like flip flops. Like that's the only thing. Just have a little bit of neon. It wouldn't even be that embarrassing. You would probably be able to pull it off because most people can pull off most colors on their fucking.
It's really hard not to criticize guys like these and not go full toxic masculinity on them. Because it's like you're really gonna put on underwear on the outside of your pants,
But you're
and that's more manly than just
being a
dressing up
dude
as a guy that
from.
fucks women for real. That's so funny, bro.
Also, during a time when Ryan fucking Gosling was was Ken. I know it's not the same movie, but most people think if you're dressing up like Ken,
yeah,
they're gonna think Ryan Gosling sex machine. Like, yeah, like
yeah.
come on,
Unless
dude.
they now think Ryan Gosling isn't hot anymore because he was in Barbie, which is insane.
Yeah, 'cause he's gay now, actually, because he was in Barbie. It's not manly to be in Barbie.
That's wild. That's wild as shit.
Ding.
Ding. Gay ding. Oh,
People
man.
that are gay because they were in the Barbie movie. John Cena.
Yeah, huh. I just...
Others. I don't remember who else was in that movie.
being like, I don't know why I'm imagining like, John, take off your Batman costume. No, I'm not taking off my Batman costume. Manly Batman. I want to be Batman for Halloween. I don't know why. It's like I like when adults dress up in costume. We're dressing up in costume right now.
This is as much as I could.
If you're a grown ass man, you want to dress up like Batman. I hope you don't think I'm making fun of you.
No, do it.
Dress up as Batman. I think it's fucking
funny
cool.
In this situation is your wife was like, I want to do this one thing, and you were like, fuck you, I'm Batman.
Fuck you, I'm gonna go to a department store and dress up like Batman.
Yeah, and you're also you're lying to your wife, being like, oh yeah, no, I'm totally gonna dress up like Ken, and you're then lying about staying late at work so you can change into your Batman costume somewhere, maybe at work.
In a I know it's Superman, but like in a telephone
booth,
yeah. Telephone booth.
Or a fucking Wawa bathroom. like that's really manly.
Little did she know I was in a dirty gas station bathroom putting spandex on my asshole. Like, that's insane, dude. What are you doing?
It's just wild. Like,
wow, man.
Masculinity really has just been twisted and tortured by a bunch of fucking little freaks, man.
It's like the opposite of choice feminism. It's just like masculinity is whatever a dude wants to do, even if it's kind of feminine.
Yeah.
Like a little bit. And it's like, but you still are like, no, I'm not gonna be one of them gay guys dressing up like
Ken,
like a handsome man. I'm not gonna do that. I know my task was to be a handsome man that women like, but instead I was Batman.
Yeah. Where like there's only 3 sexy ones and there's 2 not as sexy ones.
I feel like this story was written primarily for me to say to it, Batman couldn't get that out of me.
Yeah.
Like you could not get out of me that I would dress up like Batman for Halloween.
Instead of being Ken from fucking... Also really funny to be like love interest from the film. Like you mean Ken more than likely.
Ken.
Like 9 times out of 10.
Well, there's different types.
I know there's other guys, but the main one's Ken, and I'm
the
willing
main
to,
ones Ken, yeah. But
dollars to donuts, I'm willing to bet it might be Ken, yeah.
But sometimes it's different.
I know. It's just really funny. I didn't realize I read that one like today too, and I did read it all the way through, and I was not laughing nearly as hard as I was.
I guess because I first imagined like the Adam West costume.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Where you can see his whole dick, his whole package.
Oh yeah, like
and he's just like got like a man body, like a grown. I haven't thought about like a grown ass man and like a. Because usually, like, we go to cons and there'll be Batman and shit, but like most of the time they're in like tactical gear.
Yeah, because they're like doing the Christian Bale or Robert Pattinson,
and they're very masculine. There's a way to do Batman and very masculine, but like a department store Batman costume sounds like you're doing like a kid's costume and you just shoved it over your body.
It's a one piece, yeah.
And that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. When everyone else is dressed up as just like pretty people, and you.
It's like, come on, dude. This was literally, you overcomplicated your own sense of self.
But it's also extra funny that everyone else is really mad at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it would have been funny by itself and like, oh, this is hilarious, and everyone could have been cool.
Yeah.
But the fact that everyone's like, fuck you, Derek. Fuck you, you always do this.
And then it's like, no, I'm leaving on my own accord to my friend's house to sleep on his couch.
It's so like... It's so argumentative when it doesn't need to be. It could just be like, can I be Batman? Yeah. Okay, I'm Batman.
You could have asked, yeah.
You could have just asked, and instead you didn't.
Yeah, and you lied to everybody.
If he genuinely just wanted to be Batman, just talk to your permission. Wife.
Better to ask forgiveness than ask permission.
And then if your wife is like, no, you have to be this, I would be a little bit on your side, not gonna lie.
A little bit, yeah. But even then, like...
You know, it's a conversation. Okay, really getting into it, my real advice would be like, if you genuinely just wanted to be Batman, you didn't want to be something so feminine.
Yeah.
Which I do think you should internally look into. But whatever. If you have some sort of weird problem with that, talk to your fucking wife and be like, hey, listen, I don't really want to do this. Is there a way that we could compromise or whatever? Like, I want to be something more masculine. I really want to be Batman. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Like, I really want to do that. And she could be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll just tell everybody he's going to be Batman. And,
you don't surprise everybody.
Yeah. Or like maybe you'd show up and like, I'll put on like a schlubby outfit for you or whatever. We'll do like I'll buy you like a shirt. You wear the shirt and your can or whatever, and then you come home and you put on the Batman costume or whatever.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of like Abed dresses Batman.
I know, that's what I'm thinking
season too,
of.
not even the second season.
No, the first one, yeah.
First one where it's the him dragging them out from underneath. Yeah. Fuck. All right, solved it. Yeah, you should have just asked. Yeah.
Yeah.
So asshole, technically. Yeah. Fucking. That's so funny.
It should have been a conversation at least.
Do you think that should be the first one? Do you think it should be the first TikTok?
No.
Or do you think people are gonna get pissed that I laughed so hard?
Honestly, cut it out.
No, that's actually a shitty story you picked, Josh. How fucking dare you?
How dare you to everyone that loves Batman? Okay. Am I the asshole for not bringing anything to a barbecue because I was broke at the time?
Okay.
I was invited to a barbecue by a friend from work. I didn't bring anything because I didn't have the money. I had a good time, but my friend later texted me that I was disrespectful for not contributing. I told him I couldn't afford it, and he told me not to bother coming if I didn't have anything to contribute.
Okay.
Am I the asshole? And we have 2 edits.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
Edit. He did not say anything about bringing something. He just expected me to bring something.
Okay, all right.
Edit. I did help clean up everything, was forbidden to eat as a punishment. So I was starving, had leftover food my neighbor brought.
So wait, hold on. And you also work as like a barkeep is what you said? Like what was the job?
I was invited to a barbecue.
Nope. Did you not say their job?
No
I don't
job.
know why I heard
There's
that.
no job because you're traumatized by your family giving you jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Obviously, not allowed to eat is fucking crazy.
So you just showed up and you were there and they were like, fuck you. And then they texted you afterwards and were like, you're disrespectful, never show up ever again.
If you're not going to bring...
This doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I get some people do this.
But you didn't even fucking ask for food, host. Like, you...
Some people think it's like common sense to just bring shit to a potluck. But it's like a barbecue. If he describes it as a barbecue, it's a barbecue.
I feel like a barbecue is usually like one guy at the grill.
Or like maybe somebody's like, oh yeah, I'll bring some stuff. You know?
Yeah, like maybe like someone brings like one side because you don't really need that many sides.
It's like I don't expect +1s to, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know why I think this guy's a +1. I guess I'm just like my friend invited me to a barbecue.
Yeah,
I assume the friend was invited and then
maybe this other person. Yeah, but it's
I guess usually I think barbecues are like family events.
True. So I don't know. It's just weird. Why? Okay, because like maybe this is my fucking ADHD, possibly autistic ass, but like
maybe
tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
I'm the same way.
And then I can say, hey, listen, I don't have money right now. I can't really
and also
bring something.
If there's a mix up, it's like why would if I'm the host, I don't want anyone starving.
Yeah, why are you punishing
have some food?
Someone that's also going to do work for you by cleaning up?
Yeah.
This is the worst person I've ever heard of. This person sucks.
This is the most annoying person.
This is the most annoying person, yeah.
Yeah.
You just wanted a server at your fucking barbecue. That's crazy. Like, that's insane.
I don't think you served. You just showed up.
I guess like, what is it? Dishwasher or something if you're cleaning up.
Oh, yeah, you did clean up.
Like,
it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. How dare you take my hospitality that I didn't give you because you didn't have anything to eat, had a terrible time, and then went home.
It's like you're getting gaslit for something that happened 10 minutes ago.
This sounds like a miserable person.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to go this. I'm going out on my own accord, actually, because you don't want me. All right, I won't go.
Yeah, no, literally, that's what I would be like. You'd be like, okay, I had a terrible time. Never invite me ever again.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Bye.
You're not the pleasant person you think you are, actually.
No, like not everybody wants to hang out with you, fam.
Yeah. Especially if you're going to act like this.
You expect a lot.
That's just wild, man.
I just couldn't. I couldn't understand it. Maybe the audience will be able to tell me.
I mean, yeah, but like, still though, like, let's be honest. Like, come on.
I do think you should, even if you think it's common sense or good manners or something, you should tell people what to. You should
tell people to do it, and then also you shouldn't get upset if they don't have the fucking money.
Yeah, they don't have money. That's the main part. Yeah. Thank you.
Even to like also. Like even make something or like homemade, it doesn't matter because you don't have the fucking money. You got to be budgeting and shit, you know?
That's also why the conversation needs to happen beforehand, because if you're like, oh, I didn't have any money, they would probably be like, oh, then we shouldn't have invited you.
It'd be like going out to like saying, oh, hey, let's go out to eat, and like you meet up and it's like fucking the most expensive steakhouse and no one discussed beforehand.
And then we all split the bill evenly.
And you don't eat. And also you got to stack all the plates for the server when they come back.
And also, how dare you? How dare you?
Why are you even here? You didn't even do anything.
You didn't even order. Fuck you.
Don't come with us ever again.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, that's insane.
That's absolutely insane. I don't know. Maybe there is something I'm missing here, but
I don't know,
it
maybe.
seems like this is a open and shut. You're not the asshole.
It seems like it, but maybe people have better insight into it in like different cultures or something.
Losing a patron, and it has the written thing like, you guys don't fucking understand.
How dare you? I don't know. I just, as an Italian, it's sacrilegious.
Yeah,
I feel like Jesus would be upset at me if I let somebody starve at my barbecue.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
That's absolutely,
This seems strange.
for sure, man. That's solved it.
I don't
Like
know,
that's
solved it.
so
That's almost as weird as the like I heard this was a psyop, like this was just misinformation. But like so take it with a grain of salt. But there was like a tweet, and I don't remember if it was like one of those Twitter accounts that were like Reddit like reacting to Reddit stuff also.
Yeah.
But it was my Swedish friend, like in Sweden they don't, when you're over at your Swedish friend's house and they have dinner, they just have dinner without you.
Oh shit.
And they're like, hey, okay, bye. And then they go have dinner for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then they come back and you don't get anything.
Shit, all right.
And everyone like blew their fucking top, and they were like, what, is this just Swedish culture? Turns out like, no.
Yeah,
it was just
what are you
like
talking
a rude
about?
family.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not.
No, yeah.
But it's one of those like internet stories that became legend.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
They are legend. Yeah.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yes.
122. Jesus Christ. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Am I the asshole for going off on a Bumble match because he tried to quote dad me?
What's with all the dads this episode?
Happy Father's Day. That's the holiday we're celebrating right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I matched with a guy on Bumble. We chatted and made plans to meet on my lunch break today since he had the day off. He started today with a good morning text and asked what the plan was. I gave a spot close to my work and asked if he was still good to go there. He said yes. After I got to work, he said, I have a question, which is a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
Right after the statement, he says, you're cheating, huh? Without even a question mark. I said no and asked what led him to ask me that. He said because I didn't text him much yesterday, I won't give him my number, and because I want to meet on lunch. So I got annoyed and explained that there's plenty of creeps online, so I prefer to meet and see how I connect with someone before giving out my registered phone number, and that I went to college classes and worked a full shift yesterday, so I was tired. Also said you were free all day, and that's when I wanted to meet. I wanted to eat lunch off property, so I offered it. Could have did night if that was better. Shrug emoji. I prefer lunch dates, sue me. He then said, okay, but can we meet up and hang out instead? I don't want to be eating when I first meet someone. I said I get that, but it's my lunch break, hence the lunch part.
Oh my God, just block him.
So what do you want? She says later on, like, I had free time. It only took 2 minutes, so, like...
I don't care. It's too much fucking back and forth, man. I'm sorry. I couldn't do that. I would just be like, all right, you're blocked, fam.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I said I get that, but it's my lunch break, hence the lunch part. So you want to do drinks instead. He then got weirder and said, drinks on your lunch break, LOL. I said, yes, I take clients out to lunch with a beer or two, like a cocktail with lunch.
Yeah.
Not getting hammered during the day with my adult responsibilities. Then he proceeded to say, I have an adult job and responsibilities too, honey. And then it's the sly smile emoji. Yeah. I asked, so what did you mean by meet up and hang out without food and without drinks? He said, so you're cool with going back to work drunk? And I lost it again. I'm not getting hammered. And who are you, my dad, to act like this? Because even he wouldn't. Again, what do you mean about meet up and hang out? Proceeds to say, well, since you're asking, we can always have car sex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what that means.
I went off, trying to skip my whole profile and bio about dating and looking for a relationship, no hookups. You're not slick. You're a sleazy fucking boy. Learn how to talk to women and how not to be so selfish, and maybe you'll become a man someday.
He won't listen to you.
Doubt it with your CarPlay is cool approach. Also, I have a question line is such a stupid lead to your rude questions. CarPlay didn't work for this guy, and it sure as hell won't work for you, asshole. Waving emoji. And I sent a screenshot of this the last Bumble profile that was at least honest in their first messaging, asking for a car date at that moment. He left me on Reddit, so hopefully he read the whole thing, and then I blocked. And then I think this is an update. How many of you knew this was what he wanted since the cheating question, since the meetup hangout comment?
Yes.
I know I didn't have to send a screenshot of another, but I'm so sick of it happening and having my time wasted on hookup approaches when my profile said no hookups.
Yeah.
So I feel like I need a PSA to all the jerks I encounter. Shrug emoji.
That's gonna just really light you up.
Yeah.
Like moths to a flame. They're all gonna come at you.
Yeah.
If you say no hookups, please.
From when I got to work and when I blocked, it all happened within about 5 minutes, so not too much more of my time to call out. Yeah.
Change it to just wanting to fuck, don't want to hear about your life.
Yeah.
And then watch how they pour their life story out to you. Show up, act uninterested, don't even look them in the eyes when you eat, like be so rude to them, and they will just be like, yeah, so when I was 5, this is what they will talk to you. They will open up to you in the first 20 minutes. You will crack their little shell open more than they've ever even talked to therapists that they pay hundreds of dollars for.
Where they just sit crossed-armed on the couch like...
Most men, they just need like an emotional dominatrix. I don't know what the fuck it is. You have to develop a threatening aura in this day and age of dating. You have to have a very threatening aura. You have to show up. You have to not look them in the eyes and be like, I just want to have sex.
Yeah.
And only schedule times, like dates and times for when you want to have sex. Dating is over. That's when you learn everything about a man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's it.
That's the game, yeah.
I'm sorry. And I'm really sorry to everyone that is asexual. I'm really sorry, man. Like
Jesus,
regular
man.
dating is now, it's queer people.
Yeah.
It's lesbians. Lesbians get together and they go to a theme park for 8 hours. And then they end up being like, let's just be friends. And then they never speak to each other ever again until Pride, where they look at each other and then they do the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
And then they go home and they get married in like the next 2 years.
Yeah.
To different people.
Yeah. Like normal people.
Like regular
happy
shit.
people.
Like
yeah.
regular shit.
God, man.
God damn.
It's really fucking funny,
When I
man.
found out that lesbians actually talk to each other,
Whoa.
it's crazy.
Communicating?
And they just do it for fun. They don't even do it like, I'm going to marry this person.
Yeah.
They're just like, I like talking to women. Who knew? Who knew?
Someone could do that, yeah.
I feel so bad for like straight women because
Yeah.
I was there and I didn't give a fuck about any of these men. The first couple of times it sucked ass because that's what it was.
Yeah, but then you got used to it, I guess. And
Well, then I was like, why do I keep expecting men to like be interested in me?
yeah.
Fuck these guys.
And now, yeah.
And look, here we are.
Famous.
That's how you get one.
God.
That's how you get one.
Solved it?
Solved it. I'm going to edit this one a little bit
Okay.
for comedic effect.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for threatening to cut off daughter's monthly allowance?
Okay, I saw the title for this one and I didn't know.
He does state the monthly allowance pretty early on
Okay.
in the post. I'm going to cut it out, and then you have to guess how much it is by the end of it.
A whole nickel.
Okay.
All right, I don't know.
All right.
10 cents.
I, 51 male, have a daughter, 19 female, who's been living away for college. Since she was a teenager, I've always tried to give her the best, paying for everything, giving her a blank allowance each month, and even buying her a new car when she moved for school.
Okay, so this is rich money. Okay.
I believe I've set her up for success. Recently, though, we've been butting heads. She's been going out partying a lot, skipping classes, and spending her money on expensive trips with her friends. When I brought up my concerns, she completely brushed me off, telling me it's her life and she's quote-unquote an adult now. Last weekend, I found out from her mom, we're divorced, that she's planning to drop out of college for a year to quote-unquote find herself and travel around Europe with her friends. I called her immediately and told her if she drops out, I'm cutting off her allowance and taking the car back. She lost it, saying, I'm trying to control her life and that I can't take away the things that I've already given her. She also claims I'm punishing her for wanting to live her life. I feel like I'm being reasonable here. She can make her choices, but I shouldn't have to fund them if I don't agree with them. Still, she's my daughter, and I don't want to ruin our relationship over this. Am I the asshole for threatening to cut her off if she drops out? Guess how much the allowance is?
It's got to be like
a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Because if you're able to do, like, it has to be like, you're able to buy a car. I'm going off of that mostly. Like,
but some people do that.
No, yeah. Out of
high school.
Yeah, but I mean, like, money, that's still money, I think.
Yeah.
It's either really high or really low, I feel like. I'm going to go really high. I'm going to go $2,000.
$3,000 a month.
Fuck.
Can you fucking believe it?
That is crazy. I don't even make that. What the fuck?
I know she's making more, and she's like, you know what? I'm going to drop out of college. Me too, honey.
Yeah.
What? I'm a YouTuber. Essentially, that's what I did.
Yeah. And somehow, barely keeping the lights on. Yeah.
This guy is like such like I don't want to ruin my daughter's relationship. You did already.
Yeah, you already did.
Since she was a teenager, she's had $3,000 a month.
Okay. Fuck everyone.
She's making $36K a year for being alive. She's getting universal basic income, bro. I've never been more jealous of a random
Socialism
person.
For the fucking rich, man. Capitalism for everybody else. Jesus Christ.
And she didn't even have to buy her own car.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's why I immediately was like, this is for sure money because, like, listen, I got a car after high school as well, but also like months afterwards because I didn't want a car. And we also leased a used car. We're talking like...
It's really funny because most of the time I'm like, you know what? No, like you should, have your teenager live her life. The moment that you're like, yeah, I give her $3K a month. I'm like, no, she should be doing everything you tell her to do. She doesn't get a life anymore. It's been paid for. I've done more like humiliating stuff for $3K a month.
For less.
For less than $3K a month. One time at a job, I had to fill out we didn't have any more work to do. So we had to fill out a word search that was filled with the ideals and values that the company wants to instill in us.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when that happened too, because you were like, why the fuck are we doing this?
And then they made us do typing tests until the end of the day. I'm like, freetyping.com.
Jesus. Absolutely insane.
Or we would have gotten in trouble and gotten fired.
$3,000 is fucking crazy.
There's like very few things that automatically I'd be like, you're an asshole. One of them is murder.
Yeah.
For sure, you're at least
a little bit
an asshole.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a jerky thing to do.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked up.
Personal opinion.
Controversial. But like, the other is be rich or a cop. Be a cop and be rich.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And have a lot of money. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you for having money.
$3,000.
I can't remember the last time we got groceries from Walmart. I can't remember that shit.
Like a full order, like maybe three and a half weeks, give or take.
We've been eating rice and chicken.
I said it earlier. I wasn't fucking joking. We are $1,500 behind on rent this month. And I didn't pay the electric bill last month, so...
oh, shit. Okay, well...
Barely keeping the lights on, folks.
The best part about it is that she's quote-unquote an adult now, and she's getting $3K a month.
Yeah, like...
for not working. Then, yeah, I cut it, at least her allowance. You gave her the car.
Yeah, the car is gone at that point.
The car's gone.
But
you're not getting the car
if you
back.
want to cut off the money...
do it.
That's
do it.
valid.
Yeah. I don't think anyone would tell you
the car's
opposite.
a little too far, yeah.
Well, it's just like, I don't see the point.
Yeah.
I don't see the point of it. Unless you're paying for the car. If you're paying also for the car, you're an idiot. you're an idiot at that
And
point.
honestly, yeah, if you
And
gotta
I'm
pay the
victim
idiot.
blaming.
Yeah, you gotta pay the idiot tax.
You've paid the idiot tax at this point. Yeah, you can't like back pay her. You can't get like back tax from her. She's just not getting any more.
You're not the
at this
fucking
point.
IRS.
No.
Another organization that I own a fuck ton of money to. But yeah.
Yeah.
Solved it?
So all the comments on Reddit too are about the 3K.
Yeah, of course it's about the 3K.
He really buried
What
the
else
lead.
would it be about?
Dude, 3K isn't an allowance, it's a paycheck.
Yeah.
As soon as I started to read this, I knew the parent had raised an entitled child and is now paying the consequences. Holy shit, my parents gave me $200 and my grandmother gave me $50 and I was expected to be grateful for that. My rent and tuition was paid, but I lived off that $250 and whatever I could get from campus jobs and stipends for the program board.
I paid for college on a fucking credit card, man. And I'm like, I've closed out 2 different accounts. And I'm just blocking a lot of numbers that keep calling me. And I don't know if it's election related or if it's credit card related, but I'm not answering them.
My old dad, I asked him for an allowance when I was like 13.
Yeah.
And my old dad was like, how much do you need? Like $5 a month? So he sent me $5 and then he started accidentally like inflating it until he made up an arbitrary rule where my age would be the amount of dollars I received a month. And it continued until I was 19 and I was getting $19 a month.
Yeah.
And that was my stipend.
Yeah.
That he would mail to me with a letter that he hand wrote.
That's nice. That's actually really cute.
It's fucking cute as shit. And then on my birthday would give me that number in Sacagawea coins.
Oh yeah,
the dollar coins.
Yeah. That's really fucking funny though, man. Jesus.
That's the most born in the 1940s ass shit you've ever heard in your fucking life,
so
bro.
Fucking cool though. I really love it.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Fucking I don't think I ever had an allowance now that I'm thinking about it.
It was like, yeah. That's the only allowance I ever got. Paid for like
I even had to pay. Yeah, I had to pay off my car
meal
too.
at
Actually,
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, and then the fucking transmission gave out. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was before you too.
That makes sense to me. I was never mad at my mom for not giving. I was like, I asked for it one time, and my dad was like, I have to do this now.
Yeah,
and then I never asked for anything ever again.
No, yeah, honestly, and I never tried to ask too much from my parents too, because like
I don't. Did you ever go to Toys R Us when you were a kid? Were you a Toys R Us kid?
I mean, probably, but I don't remember.
I was not. I would see shit on the TV, like, like toys on the TV. I would not. I knew that we couldn't afford it. I did not ask.
I don't really think we went to. I think we went to Walmart or something. Yeah. Huh.
Honestly, Walmart was baller.
Walmart was baller.
Like that big cage with all the balls in it.
No, I was just thinking about that. That was the shit. Yeah.
That was the shit.
God.
That shit was fun as fuck. I didn't need to go to fucking Toys R Us. Who cares?
Yeah.
Fucking giraffe ass motherfucker.
Fuck 'em. And now they're bankrupt.
And now they're fucking bankrupt.
Checkmate liberals.
Checkmate liberals. Do they still have the ball pit?
I don't feel like
the ball cage.
I think I saw it one time recently, but I haven't gone inside a Walmart.
We should go.
Yeah,
just get a big rubber ball from Walmart.
Yeah, let's not pay rent this month. Let's just get all the balls from the ball cage.
Sometimes you have to heal your inner child, you know what I mean? And part of that is being late on rent. Hey, landlord. Sorry, I bought a bunch of rubber balls from Walmart.
So I'll send both of the rent for the next 2 months in this next one. Yeah,
in rubber balls.
Gotta do.
It's about 12 rubber balls.
Gonna have to do.
They're really expensive.
They're
Joeflation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, balloon Joeflation. Yeah. All right, final story of the night.
Final story of the night.
This one's kind of serious, so I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's not a bummer.
Oops. Okay.
But yeah, all right, we gotta, yeah. Would I be the asshole if I, 19 female, had my ADHD treatment from my mother, 49 female, who is a doctor? I always felt ostracized since I was a kid, often dealt with people my age rejecting me. I was almost always the black sheep of the classroom, talking too much, obsessing over stuff, acting, quote, weird and hyper. Also had problems focusing and was emotional. Ended up developing a social anxiety in high school, limited my talking unless I was very comfortable with my interlocutors, I believe is how you pronounce that.
Okay, yeah.
All hell broke loose in the first year of college. Dog, best friend, dies suddenly, leaving me very depressed.
Yeah.
Met with a psychiatrist for the first time, and he gave me a very tame anxiolytic, nothing like Xanax.
Okay.
Showed the prescription to my mother, which was passing by in my college town at the time. My mother is a generalist doctor, takes it away without telling me.
What the fuck?
The psychiatrist gives me a new prescription that I keep secret from my mother. A few months later, I wonder whether I have ADHD. Psychiatrist thinks it's a possibility and asks me to get tested so he can help me.
Okay.
Asked my mother to help me pay for the test and tell her about my ADHD suspicions.
Yeah.
She proceeded to tell me that there were suspicions since I was 5, but her and my dad, never did anything about it. When I say that I want the treatment, she tells me that this is not for me, that the treatment is for extreme cases, parentheses, which is not true at all. Yeah,
no,
not true at all.
Not true, yeah.
Of kids who can't function in society without it. She told me Ritalin would make me addicted and that it won't help me at all.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, no, this is the fucking worst. I think, yeah, I guess because we both have ADHD, is like, I have to do this one, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I cry because I've been feeling awful. I'm hurt that no one told me I potentially had ADHD. I'm hurt that I'm being denied help. I guess she felt bad because she accepted to help me pay for the test. Turns out I have ADHD and depression, but that's beyond the point. She doesn't accept the diagnosis, saying it's probably not true anyway. I believe she's in denial. So I continue to seek treatment alone and in secret for ADHD. Now I finally got my hand on some Ritalin, and I'm pretty pleased about it. My mother doesn't know I continue seeking treatment. I don't like keeping secrets like that, especially since she is a doctor too. I would like to tell her about it, and I feel sad that I have to keep information from her. Besides, she paid for the ADHD test and currently pays for therapy once every 2 or 3 weeks currently, which I'm grateful for. But I'm pretty sure she would be upset if she learned I disregarded her opinion in favor of the psychiatrist, especially since she took one of his prescriptions, doesn't believe I have real mental health issues, and think Ritalin would be bad for me. I don't want to damage our relationship. I don't want to argue. So basically, I think I plan on not telling her. But I feel like I'm an asshole for doing that when she always took care of me and paid for the ADHD test. So would I be the asshole? Yeah.
I don't know, man. Your mom sucks balls, bro.
Yeah. So
Sorry, dude.
Comments too. Apparently, only in very rare cases is family supposed to help you out with medical issues.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, the conflict of interest, like, you shouldn't be going to your family for like advice on medical things, even if they're a doctor.
What?
Yeah. Like, I looked it up. Let me see.
That sounds weird to me. You looked it up? For who? I feel like that's a personal decision.
Oh, yeah. American Medical Association Code of Medical Ethics. Treating self or family. Treating oneself or a member of one's own family poses several challenges for physicians, including concerns about professional objectivity, patient autonomy, and informed consent.
I thought you meant like just in general, any person couldn't go to their family and be like, "Can you pay for my medical?"
No, if your family is medical personnel, you're not supposed to go to them. Basically,
well, yes,
for medical help. Yeah,
yes.
because they're not going to be objective. Yeah,
yeah, because they know you. And,
yeah, exactly.
That's the shit that always happens in like House or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. But yeah, no. So yeah, you're obviously not the asshole, and and like it sucks that you're. I really hate when
doctors can be so fucking ableist, bro.
For sure. Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
Especially like
and she's a general too. She has no idea.
Yeah.
She's a fucking GP. Not to say that GPs don't know anything. You could.
Yeah.
But even psychiatrists that I've been to sometimes
don't fucking know
bad about ADHD.
Yeah.
So it's like, if that's not even your specialty and you don't have any particular interest, or like you don't spend time to look it up, and you just like, I don't know. I'm talking declaratively, and I don't know anything about medicine. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
But like, it just, from my experience as a patient going to GPs and talking about mental health issues, 9 times out of 10, they don't talk about ADHD, or when they do talk about ADHD, it's like, it's a kid's thing.
Yeah, like adults don't have it, and you
don't want to be on ADHD medication because you're gonna get addicted.
Yeah, it's
blah,
like
blah, blah. And then once I fucking actually found a psychiatrist that also is a woman and has ADHD and wasn't diagnosed until her early 20s, she was like, "No, we're the same. You have ADHD," and it was very quick.
Yeah,
and she was like, "No one told you about this," and I was like, "No," and then she was like, "Oh, yeah." That makes sense.
Yeah, because people are super ableist about it. Because also,
Yes.
like, it really sucks too. Because like ADHD meds are like some of the most effective fucking meds.
Yeah, we looked
Like-
at that up recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like literally, like they're the ones that are most likely to work, and like any like it's such an ADHD is such an easily treatable mental neurodivergency.
Which
yeah.
is why like a lot of the ableism around it is so infuriating to me.
Because in one breath, people will be like, "Oh, you're lazy," and then
You
the next
can't
breath
do
be like,
anything.
"You can't do anything about it." Too, yeah.
Well, yeah. A, you can't do anything because you're lazy and you're blaming everything on your ADHD. You fucking idiot. You're
Yeah.
just a lazy piece of shit. To why do you need medicine? You're drug seeking.
Yeah,
You're an addict, actually.
yeah,
And the reason that we found out that about ADHD is like a very effective, like stimulants are a very effective thing for ADHD, is because some fucking lady on Twitter was like, someone said the very common thing, which was they got diagnosed as an adult with ADHD and then got on their medication and was like, oh my God, where has this been all my life? Which
Yeah.
is extremely common among people with ADHD.
usually it's night and day. Yeah,
And some fucking piece of shit, some absolute piece of human dog shit responded with like, yeah, that's what meth does to you. Because that's what people fucking think meds are.
fuck off, man.
And it's like, it's not like, she's not like, I know the last time I was like, there was a person on like r/ like microdosing or something. And it was like, I want to microdose meth, like methamphetamine
Yeah.
to self-diagnose for my ADHD. And I feel weird looking back on that because I didn't know I had ADHD at that point. And I was like, what the fuck? You can't microdose meth. And then people in the comments very kindly were like, no, yeah, that's like some people self-medicate for ADHD because they don't get proper
Medical treatment from
because
psychiatrists.
it's hard to get.
Yeah,
And I was very lucky that I found a very open-minded, supportive psychiatrist.
Same. No, yeah,
I was able to put me on medication. But like the more I looked into it, the more I was like, yeah, there are so many people that need medications that don't get it. And then either they self-medicate with like cocaine or other stimulants.
yeah, and then
And then you're like, oh, yeah, why are we demonizing people that have drug
because
addictions?
we're not giving them fucking anything, and then also being like, "Oh, you guys are addicted because you guys are using cocaine and shit to fucking do it." It's like you caused the problem, motherfucker.
At
like,
some point in this cycle, you have to look at the person saying shit and putting judgment on other people and being like, "You're a miserable fuck, huh?
Yeah, you're
you
not
just
actually-
hate people
yeah.
living. You just hate people talking about their life and complaining about the struggles that they deal with on a daily basis. You actually don't care about people that you interact with.
yeah,
And I know you don't want to have a shitty relationship with your mother, but you're not the one doing it. It's your mom doing
no,
it.
yeah, she's doing it to the daughter, and like just completely fucking. It sucks.
She
man.
stole your fucking medication, bro.
Yeah, like that's fucking crazy. And also, you should probably fucking lose your medical license if you're stealing people's fucking.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should. I think you should lose your medical license if you are parroting old fucking stereotypes about ADHD
Yeah.
that have been significantly debunked.
Yeah, especially as like we now like the fucking the book, whatever it's called, the MS something. What the fuck is it?
Oh,
The book with all the mental
DSM-5?
DSM-5.
did
Yeah.
you almost say like MI5?
Explain like I'm 5? Yeah.
No, the
Oh, MI5 from fucking Bond? Yeah.
Yeah, James
from James
Bond.
Bond, my favorite movie ever
Yeah.
made. Yeah. I'm a Bond head.
Yeah.
But no, fucking yeah, like not keeping up to date with that even a little bit is like
and like you're a general practitioner, so you don't
have
need to.
Yeah, but it would.
Don't talk like you're an expert on it if you're not an expert.
Yeah, that's why we have referrals.
If I'm held to a higher standard as a fucking Reddit podcaster, I think you could be held to a higher standard as a fucking doctor,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Dude, I said ferrets are rodents one time. Once.
Yeah, and we got anthrax in the mail.
We did. I almost died. Someone tried to kill me for doing that. Don't piss off the ferret
community.
community.
Yeah.
They come correct, bro.
They do. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, it sucks when like you have a parent that thinks they know fucking everything. Like, and then they use their expertise, quote unquote. Like, I'm a doctor. I know everything.
Yeah.
I am the voice of reason here.
And what sucks is too, like, I mean, and this is harsh maybe, but like, they can even apologize. You can't undo the damage of
Exactly. Yeah.
the immediately every single time that you're wrong about something being like, I'm right, you're an idiot, you don't know anything because you're
and then
young.
also being like, oh yeah, I thought around when you were 5, like you probably had it, but I just didn't do anything about it.
And I never told you.
Like at least my parents like didn't pay
just-
attention. You know, so at least like they get a pass on the
They genuinely were like, oh yeah, your dad has it. I was like, what? I mean, he had it this whole time?
Nah, they were busy with other important things
It
like
was
getting
at least-
divorced.
They at least made it funny.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Like, they did have a lot going. I don't blame your parents at all.
Yeah.
This is not the same. This is like different.
No, yeah, I'm joking, of
Yeah.
course, yeah, but it's
At least your parents were funny about it, for sure.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
But, like, you know, they did it, like, accept it, too.
Yeah, they were immediately
Immediately.
like, oh, okay, yeah, now I understand a little bit more.
I just hate how there are doctors out there that are this ableist. That sucks, man.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, any group of people, you're gonna have assholes. Like, think about like nurses for like anti-vaccines, like when that shit happened.
It should be such an easy problem to fix, too. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, there are other disabilities that I am like, I understand, like, the struggle, like a chronic illness
Yeah.
where like it's different every day or something like that. And like some days you can't get out of bed and some days you feel fine. And it's like an emotional turmoil of, you know, am I ever going to get better? Am I not ever going to get better? Who knows? There's no understanding of it.
Mm.
And then there's like ADHD where it's like literally there is a medication for it.
Yeah, and it's
You
effective.
just take it and you're good, fam.
That's the thing that always surprises me is like when there's so much institutional fucking data and no one gives a fuck. No one gives a flying shit.
it's just like no one wants to read.
But also, it's like, you know, like, and it's not. This isn't the first time it's happened. Like, think about like the vaccines give you autism. You know,
Yes,
like, and
yeah.
that's still for sure a thing that even though it's been discredited so fucking much.
Yeah.
And also, if you read it, it's like the dumbest thing you've ever fucking read. Yeah, no, it's just so.
I always felt bad for the scientists, the doctors, and the medical professionals that had to disprove that shit. Like as a teenager when that was a big thing.
I also feel bad for the people that like got swindled into it too, because some people
Yeah.
that were in that study did not realize what the fuck, and everyone pretty much disavowed it except for like 3 or 4 people, I think. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's like fucking imagine you're like, I'm gonna spend my life dedicating my life to I love science, I love
Yeah.
helping people, I want a better humanity, and your whole life is just disproving some shit a lady thought up.
one time
Once?
and now everyone and spreading it. Yeah, just fucking crazy. Ridiculous,
It's
man.
just undoing the damage of just idiots lying. That's your whole life.
Yeah.
It's noble.
Listen, I've been there. Someone used to do fact checking. I get it. It's the worst.
Yeah, it sucks. It's got to be very demoralizing, but it's
Yeah.
worth it. It is you're helping people.
Yeah.
It's just fucking my heart goes out to you, man.
Yeah.
It's like being like a 911 operator, like call operator.
Yeah.
Or it's like you're doing like God's work.
Yeah.
And
Coincidentally, I had a story. I didn't do it. I had like 7 stories, but there was one that was about a crisis hotline, and
Yeah.
apparently it was like
there's a subreddit for it. It's really interesting,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
it was an Am I the Asshole? It was like
Hmm.
basically the person like had a lamp and a coworker didn't like the lamp being on.
Okay.
And that was literally it, basically. But apparently, in crisis centers, a lot of the time they don't really put on the lights like above overhead, so that's why people bring their own lights. And apparently, also the light that the coworker was complaining about was only on the ceiling, like bleeding into the ceiling, not even into the like cubicle or anything.
I've heard that they don't put on the lights. I think it's interesting. I honestly, straight up, I think if I had to go back into the workforce, I would maybe want to be a 911
That's fair.
call operator. Because
Yeah.
it's like, when I looked into it, it was like the ultimate customer service job, weirdly. It's
Yeah.
like you just have to learn like the law
Yeah.
and to help people
Yeah.
with it and shit. And it's like, I didn't know, but they genuinely are like they try to check up and make sure that people are alive.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like it's part of it was just like someone fucking died. Like I lost one today.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was. I don't know why my image of 911 operators was like them being like, all right, next. Like I don't because
like at the DMV.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's like of course they care because they're dealing with a life or death situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I've had the privilege of being able to listen in on 911 calls before when I was captioning telephone calls, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know why I was talking about that, but. It's like it's a or like a suicide hotline or something where you're doing something to help people and then it's the nature of the work is mentally taxing on you. It's a similar thing with whatever the fuck we were talking about at the beginning. I have ADHD.
Yeah. But yeah, no, not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Solved it.
I'm sorry your mom's like that, fam.
Yeah, fuck her, man.
I hope it's just like thing that this generation of parents is doing where they're totally cool and progressive and then when it happens to their kids they have a weird conservative outburst and then
I'm voting for Trump now.
They turn
like...
around and they're like, I'm sorry, I don't know what that was. And then you're like, yeah, you just had to stab me before you hugged me, I guess.
Yeah, that's weird, huh? Great.
I don't know what's up with that, but I'm just gonna continue moving.
Yeah. God.
No.
That's our show, I think.
Bye-bye.
Sarah, what do you want to plug?
thusspokesarah.neocities.com.
Hell yeah. I'm Joshua Chinland on most things, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. Streaming there a couple days a week. We're also streaming on TikTok a couple days a week now. And also APWSTR Gaming. They're streaming there. We play games on that channel. And also APWSTR on TikTok, a podcast to save us on Instagram, a podcast to save us relationship on all podcasting platforms, and APWSTR Productions on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit the Gosh Darn Bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Check out our Patreon, Buy Me Coffee, links down below, as well as all the links for Lebanon, Sudan, the Congo, and Palestine, as well as our distributed computing links. Everything will be down there in the description as well as in the link tree. Other than that, have a beautiful time, everybody. Take it easy.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye. They can't hear you. They can't hear you.
Bye. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, bringing it back.
Nice. That was funny.
God.
I feel like this is more flowy. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Like the jacket was a good idea, but it doesn't match the jacket in the game.
No, I get it. Yeah. I mean, this tie doesn't match it technically, but I think it works fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen more outfits that are more homemade this year that I really like.
Yeah, good for them. Yeah. Nice. Do it yourself, man. Going to Spirit Halloween to get the Harry Dubois, and it's just like
a guy in a blazer.
Yeah, it's just a guy in a blazer, and it's like not even the right color. Like,
yeah.
And then the tie is like it's a straight black tie. Like, wait a minute.
Not anything similar.
Yeah. God.